How are you guys? We're going to attempt to have a conversation today. We're going to attempt it. All right? We're going to attempt to have it. And before anyone comes up, you're going to have to tell me what your religious affiliation is. Sorry. I'm just copying the link.
I don't even think the family's online like that.
No? It's their problem.
I'll put it. Oh, you already put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it again just because.
I sent it. Ooh, Côte de Rose. All right. Hi, guys. So as you guys can see, all day today, we've been celebrating the death of a Black man. I'm going to make this disclaimer. I do not agree with everything this Black man has said. I don't condone it. But the fact that you guys can go out and celebrate the death of a Black man shows your true colors and your demonic spirit. It's disgusting. If you can celebrate the death of someone you disagree with because you didn't like what he was doing on his platform, there's something demonic about you. Now, I'm going to attempt to have a civil conversation with you guys. A very civil conversation. We can have opposite views on Kevin Samuels. But the second you come here and you try to get disrespectful, I promise you, I get very disrespectful.
I'm Amazon Prime. I'll pack you up and ship you out immediately.
So we can have a difference of opinion, but we're going to have respect for one another. You know the respect that you guys don't have for your own daddies? You're going to have respect for this room. So share the room. Hi, Nakama. Hi, Nakama. Shalom, sis. So I'm going to say this again. The Black women that were celebrating the death of a man because you disagreed with his views, you're demonic. Your soul is disgusting and you need to fix yourself. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're disgusting. I had higher hopes for Black women to sit here and prey upon the death of someone who does not affect not even an iota of your daily fucking lives. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How did he personally affect you for you to want him dead? I need someone to answer that question for me. I need you guys to answer the question. What did he personally do to you for you to prey on his death? No one wants to answer? You mean to tell me the reason why you guys don't like him is because he called a bunch of women fat? What the fuck does that have to do with you? If you're not fat, you're not fat. Move on. But to prey on his death? Oh, yeah, serious? And look at God, he's actually alive. So you know what it did? The confirmation of him living actually just brought up all of you demonic women. He's not dead. I'm gonna tell y'all that for real. That just brought out all of your spirits. And I'm not even religious. I'm not Israelite. I'm not Jewish. I'm not Hebrew. I'm not, what else is there? I'm not Muslim. I'm not Christian. None of those. But you women who subscribe to a religion, especially Christianity or spirituality, and to sit here on the app and I actually listen to you demonic women, oh my God, to sit here and say that you're actually going to go out, spend money to celebrate the death of a man, that's some sick shit. That is some sick shit.
Don't be mad at me, be mad at your edges.
And with that, I'll let everyone on the stage. If you want to come on the stage, please raise your hand.
Express yourself.
No one wants to speak about the shame that nobody? Y'all are, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Son, Savage, do you have anything to say?
No, not really. Just not surprised, but not really. Like, let's be real. A lot of these, especially so-called mothers, don't even like their sons. And I might get backlash for that, but it's true. A lot of y'all don't love y'all sons, so you don't like them. Well, that's the fact.
No, I never had hope for black women because they've been programmed and groomed to be like this from inception. And this is just living proof. And the fact that these people are going to be mad that the man isn't dead, but actually call for a man to die because he told you you're 5 and you're 6 and you're fat. Like, it's disgusting. But I'm not surprised. And I'm not going to have hope for these people. And I do not think and believe that we should be affording these women any type of grace because it's beyond that now. It's been that way for a hot minute. You understand? And we need to really be focusing on how we can break this from the children because children are also being groomed from early to have this perception and this ideology of how to deal with their counterparts, and that's the sad part about it. Because if you go back and look at all the programs and movies, you can see this fake woman empowerment, and feminists is breathing in, and this is why it's normal for them to feel like they should be celebrating someone because someone don't say nothing. Imagine if I said to you, Raquel, because you said something I don't like, that you should actually die, like because you said you don't like me or you made fun or something. You understand? We got to make this make sense. But I'm not surprised. I think people give too much. This whole culture of giving women leeway and women being able to act and behave any type of way and get away with it is disgusting, and we need to stop it. We need to ban out the simps because they're part of the problem too. and we need to ban out the other fake empowerment, fake female empowerment bitches that all these fake, like I said, fake spiritual people who, if they're really real spiritual, they would know that it's a detriment for you to entertain this type of energy. We need to ban them out, but I'm not surprised because these women are demonic. And if you understand that we're in the third paradigm, this is a very demonic realm. And the reason why the world is in chaos is because of the lack of understanding of what feminine energy, and I hate using that term as well. I hate it because people don't even understand what it actually really emanates, what it really means. But people don't understand it's in chaos because women don't know their place. Oh, that sounds like control. Yes, women don't know their place, and they don't have no respect. They don't have respect for themselves. Everything they hate.
You have to. Let's unpack that. Let's unpack that. To your way. To celebrate a man that you've never met, who has not affected you personally, but you saw a couple of video clips. You saw a couple of video clips
you chose to watch.
That you chose to watch, celebrating his death. You don't think there's something demonic about that?
You lot are crying about the woman who choose to fold his show. They choose to get abused by the man. They choose to call into the show and have the man so-called low-key, high-key degrade them because that's what people are doing. But yet still you choose to do that every single time.
I heard women come into a room. I didn't think women were that sick. I heard women come into a room and said, I'm going to be fucking on white dick and going out for tacos because I'm glad this nigga is dead. Everything I love. Speak on it.
Yeah,
no, there's no women that want to come in here. They don't want that smoke for me. Oh, okay.
I was gonna mention something about it.
Go ahead, Tehran.
Okay. Well, the way I see it is whether or not you agree with them, you disagree with them, it's fine. It's on both ends. But you're right. And to the other people on the panel, you're right. To celebrate someone's death is sick. I mentioned in the chat, I went to school with people who became right-wing politicians. And I agreed with them because they were my classmates when they fucking passed. So, and what this is further exposing is that there's something definitely wrong with black women in the black community, and that black men aren't the issue. Because think about it like this here. How many black women come up missing every single year? And you tell me how many black men are celebrating because black women are coming up missing. You never see black men celebrating a black woman's death, even if she didn't disagree with him. I doubt, like, if Gayle King died today, there'd be a list of black men. Yeah, that bitch is dead. No. So this only further shows that the issues we have in the black community are not black men. And it's surprising, but not surprising at the same time, that we have sisters in our community that just love to see him die. Why? Because he got under their skin. And what Kevin Samuels say, and this is how you know people have never really had a big mama or a great granddaddy. What Kevin Samuels says, because I'm from the deep South, what he's saying is no different than what my great grandmama or my big mama or what my great granddaddy said. He's just using 2022 terminology to say it. It didn't matter if it's the truth, it's the truth, whether or not you like it. And I'm not gonna. If somebody wants to argue with me, I'm not.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that all black men are great. That I would be
Right.
fucking lying.
Right.
I would be fucking lying.
Yeah, but that's not an argument anymore, Raquel, because we already know that. Because if
Yeah,
you
so
live in
there are black men who are
know that
trash. Absolutely, I agree.
that's not an argument anymore. We don't need to do disclaimers because it doesn't make no sense. We know that. We know that. You do rooms just on black men, just as black women. We're not going to play them games. But at the end of the day, what he's making a very valid point. You do not see black man saying, "Oh, I hate Oprah" or Lizzie, or they don't do the things that women are allowed to get away with. Period.
Right.
Like
And I've been done dirty by black women. You know, I've been done dirty by, but I would never like fucking celebrate, you know, a black woman, you know, dying of something that affects the black community too. I wouldn't fucking
you want to call
celebrate no
black
shit
men
like that.
predators, but we don't talk about the fact that most black men's first sexual encounters with fucking women that molested them. Exactly. We don't want to do that because they're black goddesses and you can't say nothing about the black woman because black women are almighty and they do nothing wrong. We're not going to speak to that. You understand? A lot of men have had bad experience with black women, but they still would never sit down and openly celebrate and open up rooms to celebrate the death of a black woman. But yet still black women do. So the black men being not the problem is not the problem. The problem is, like I said, is people that seem to think they are pro-black but operate out of anti-self, and that's the whole point. Because the two don't correlate. You can't have this mindset and be like you're for black people or you care about black people because it's not subjective. It's not because I like Raquel and I like Savage and Tusa son. So yeah, I fuck with them and everything is a problem. But then when it's anyone else, it's not a problem. That doesn't make no sense, and that's where it starts from. Men are problematic. I see things every single day that's happening on your side, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? But still, black men are not operating the same way black men, and they're not getting a pass. Black men don't get a pass when they do these type of stuff. You have them
Right.
calling bullet bags and bullet bags and all this type of dusties and stuff and these same women when the black girl got killed by the white man, there weren't too much rooms. You didn't hear anyone speak about it. But then you're advocating for black women to go to white men, and you have these dumb bitches saying that they're gonna jump on white man's dick over their black man. Bear in mind, y'all love to be like everyone else and compare yourself to everyone else, and no one else in other cultures. Don't have these dumb conversations we're having. Don't talk about their men like that. You think Chinese men don't go upside their fucking Chinese woman's head? They do. White man too. They don't stand in these spaces talking hella cash money shit against their men, but black women do. But yet still, you're supposed to hold them on a pedestal, and every minute it's about grace. Fuck out of it. It's disgusting. I woke up to my phone going off and the titles Kevin Samuels dead, the fall of Kevin Samuels, this, that, the other. Then I'm hearing about I don't even go on Twitter. I'm not going over there. You understand? And I'm coming in the room and I'm like, and then come to find out the man's not even dead. But you put it out in the universe for the man to die because the man said something that you didn't like. Which if someone says something you don't like, you don't have to take it no type of way. But because he said something you don't like and he's telling you something that's real, like you said, I be around people that keep it a buck with me. You understand? So someone being real is not nothing new. But the whole point is the fact that why are we running away from truth? Why don't you respect the truth to the fact that you're going to call for someone to die because he's speaking truth? Now, I don't agree with everything he says, and the last couple of things he said have been wayward, but at the end of the day, like you said, there was Surrender Ali before. There was Sister Soldier before. There was our grandmummies. My mum kept it about with me all the time. I don't know where the fuck how some of y'all come up, but realness has been about me, bro. You understand? So this ain't new. So how you gonna call for someone to die because they wanted to keep it real?
Yeah, and I think the other issue is that for generations we've had black women who have not had black men since their great granddaddy be so stern with them and tell them the truth. It goes back to what I was saying about Big Mama and great granddaddy talking just like Kevin Samuels. I was fortunate enough to have that, but a lot of women have been conditioned for what like the past 3 or 4 decades to do whatever the hell it is they want to do, and that if a black man tells them something, even if it's the correct thing, he's wrong. He needs to shut up. He needs to quit disrespecting the black queen and
They want
just crazy
sis,
shit like
they
that.
want
You know?
men that talk like, oh no, it's okay, happy wife, happy life. You don't understand that real man exude a tone. They have a strong tone. They have a strong sense of authority. It doesn't mean that they're being oppressive. It doesn't mean they're trying to be controlling. That's the way it is. Like the fact that you people understand about order, you understand that your fucking kitchen furniture goes in the kitchen, and your living room furniture goes in the living room, and you go to work and there's a boss. But then when the black men have to be authoritative and there's gender roles, which is for the order of the universe, now you want to go against nature and want to be, oh, it's oppressive. Men are not supposed to talk like women really want other fucking women to fuck on. They want men that are really women, and that's the whole basis of our relationship and interacting with other men. They want men, they want simps. They don't want real men, and they don't know what real men are, and they're not even looking for real men. And that's the problem. But our children are the ones that are going to have the fucking problem behind this bullshit. You hear these bitches, you hear them speak about children. They're so selfish. It's all about them. They're the bad bitch. They're the one that get the money. They're the six figures. That every man respect them. Everyone to stop calling bitches fucking goddesses and fucking queens when they don't do shit to earn that. You these are labels you're supposed to earn by your action, not by talking, by in the way you walk. But y'all be giving this out to everyone else and thinking every black woman is a fucking goddess. They ain't goddess. They're fucking demon. What do you call them? What do you call them? Come demons. They are the lowest of the low, and we need to keep it real. And if you don't like it, you need to come out the room, because at the end of the day, black women are not goddesses. They don't need to be revered, because you're sitting down here saying, and then you're gonna cry if I come up here and say, oh, fuck your daddy, or your dad needs to die. But you are wishing for a whole black man to die on an app because he says something you don't like, when you don't have to go on his fucking YouTube and go and interact with this man, but yet still you do, because you lot like clout, because you like to trauma bond. Your trauma is what gets you lot fucking attention. Let's talk about that. Why you lot want so much attention that you're gonna allow people to disrespect you? I stay off stages because I don't want to be disrespected, because I'm not about that life. So I move differently. There's no account. I hate this word. No accountability. But you want to call for a man to die because he said something you don't like. If a motherfucker is Savage said I'm a 5. Oh, okay, Savage. Kudos to you. Do I know you though? Like, we gotta make that make sense. The man don't affect your life, like Raquel says. You want him to die because he said something you don't like. For every time someone says something you don't like, we'll all be motherfucking dead. The shit is wild.
And I think
That's what I'm
what a
saying.
lot of people don't understand is that even my elders even told me growing up, when someone really loves you or they care
They
about you,
keep it real.
they're not going to tell you anything that you want to hear, but they tell
They
you
tell
what
you
you
what you want to
should
hear.
be doing. Because the motherfucker who tells you what you want to
They
hear
not
rather than what you should
fucking.
hear, they don't give a fuck about you, and they throwing you into the ring of fire. It's just like when people try to sabotage another person's relationship. They tell them what they want to hear because they're miserable, and they try and throw them into the ring of fire low key.
A lot of black people are not growing, and they don't want you to grow. That's why they want people to tell you. They want yes men. They want minions. They want people to tell them what they want to hear. Real people know that I don't care if Raquel said to me, Lava, shut up. And I need to just shut up. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm not crying about how the fuck she told me. Because if she fucks with me, then she gonna tell me how she got to tell me, and we need to get over the thing. Shit can't be sugar coated. You got to say what the fuck it is and mean what you say. So people can't be telling you what the fuck you want to hear. Real people know that real people that fuck with you, they're trying to make you grow. So I'm gonna be like, yo, rap, that ain't it. You understand? You could take offense all you want, but that ain't it. If she knows, innit? You understand? She gonna know, okay, yeah, that was it. But this whole notion of you can't say it like this. What's your tone? Everything gonna hurt you. Everything gonna fucking hurt you. Everything gonna be a problem for you. You might as well curl up and go somewhere. But it's not real. Real motherfuckers know that real people tell you what the fuck needs to be said. However the fuck it needs to be said.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people don't understand that it's not coming from a place of hate, because anybody who cares about you is harping on you that just shows they care about you. They're not really like trying to harm you or trying to make you look bad or nothing like that.
But even
Because if
it
they
doesn't matter because truth stands alone. Truth is
right,
truth, bro. But they say truth hurts because it was never there to make you feel good. It was never there for you to
Bro, I swear,
like.
bro.
You understand? It is what it is. So
Yo,
fuck that bullshit.
the fact that guys say hi to my little Mac GS9. Yo, it's
What's good?
hey Mac, you know.
What's up, y'all? What's up, bro?
What you say? You told us to say you have a gun?
Huh?
Oh no, I thought Raquel said something. Never
I
mind. I'm
said
sorry.
say hello to my little Mac GS9.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
think
what
she
was
was
she
talking
got a
about
gun?
dude.
Like,
I
girl,
don't think she was
replays is
talking about
on.
gun.
Okay, carry on.
What y'all got going on today?
So I've been on this app where I heard Black women say that they're going to go out and celebrate Kevin Samuel's death because he spoke on Black women. And I'm here to tell Black women, because, you know, little Mac, I'm very vocal, right? I'm here to tell Black women that they're demonic.
Black Lava, check the chat.
Demonic. You hear me, little Mac?
I definitely know. I know. Trust me. Not all of them, though.
We all know it's not all of them. Clearly, it's not all of them.
It's all of them.
But the
Nah, it ain't all
simple.
of them. I really know some sweethearts, like some real life sweethearts.
Am I a sweetheart?
Yeah, you too
All
sweet,
of
though. You too sweet. I be seeing people, you know what I'm saying, just sweet, but you sweet. You just nice as hell.
I love you.
And one of the
all of them.
oh my bad.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
And one of the things that we were pointing out earlier is that you look at Black men and how many Black men have lost their lives or been thrown in jail due to defending a Black woman's nonsense, no matter how that Black woman treated them. A lot of Black men, irregardless of how Black women have treated them, and there's been a lot of Black women who have done some fucked up shit to Black men. A Black man, at the end of the day, will still put his life on the line.
Hold on,
Oh,
Tehran.
yeah, for
They don't
sure. For
celebrate a
sure.
Black
Hold
All
on,
woman's
day.
Tehran. Hold on, guys. Hold on. And Malika, come up, because we're going to have a cordial conversation. I never said. Oh, Malkia. Sorry, Malkia. I said Malika. Malkia. No one asked anyone to shed a tear. I didn't shed a tear. I said I saw women deliberately say, I heard this, I read this, I've seen it. Go out and say that this man deserved to die and that they're going to go out and celebrate it. That they were speaking death upon his name. It showed your demonic ways. Not you in particularly, but it showed the demonic spirit.
No, Lupa in there. Go ahead.
Sort of like
She got a degree. She understand what you said the first time, but she wanted to take the conversation a different route. So yeah, all of them.
Right.
And those are the type of women that are going to be miserable for the rest of their lives. They're going to grow old and bitter and just be miserable.
Yes,
And I don't even
sir.
argue
Say
with
it
them females no
again.
more.
That part.
Cobwebs in that
Yes,
pussy.
sir. Say that again.
Cobwebs in that pussy.
I know one personally.
it doesn't make sense. How are you celebrating, guys? Forgive my son. First it was my daughter. Forgive my son who's loud as hell. Diego.
Beat him.
Heavy on that.
All right.
Don't beat up my little brother.
Nah, beat him.
Hey, man, look. I don't feel no type of way. Like I said, right? Shit gonna hit the fan, and soon they gonna be the only ones that gotta face off with these transgender women, and they not gonna win that fight. They already getting replaced out here. They done took y'all name. Y'all not even women. Y'all cis women. Like, that's crazy.
I know.
So
I
wait,
can't.
the hate towards a man, this is what I need to understand. The hate towards a man who has his own corner, his own platform that you choose to watch is warranted. Wow.
Right, and that's what kills me. Nobody's forcing these women to watch this stuff. Nobody's forcing people. You can click the off button. You don't even have to have it in your algorithm to
Right. You can
see
block
them.
it.
Like, you don't have to click on that shit.
They got option on YouTube to block his channel where you don't see nothing.
No,
don't
wait, you
get
guys are
notifications,
not
like,
breaking
what?
this down. Now it's to the point where women don't have control over their ovaries. Now you're telling me you don't have control over what
what's
you
up?
want? What?
What's up, baby? What's up? Shoot.
Yeah, please. Yeah,
The goo
I
is
don't know.
what's up.
Whoever that was,
Come on,
thank
you
you,
already
yo.
know. Amazon back.
Period. Listen, the concept of women
out of here.
the concept of black women celebrating and hoping and wishing death upon a black man simply because they don't agree with what this man has to say is absolutely demonic. The hate that they have for a black man they don't know is a reflection of the hate that they have for themselves. That's why they walk around with all these baby daddies filled up with different types of cum, and they look crazy as hell. They're fat, they're belligerent, their hair looks crazy. And the fact of yes, sir.
I'm sorry. I gotta call something out real quick before he leave. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
If everybody could, damn, he left.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Let me give y'all. No, it's all good. I want to give y'all an image. Did y'all actually look at his PTR?
The who?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw he not gonna make it through the summer.
He's pointing a gun at the person that's taking a picture of him. What the hell kind of sense is that?
There go Ray Ray. Ray baby.
But so, you know the funny thing is, that's the black men they sleep with and get pregnant by and project that shit onto all black men.
Facts.
That shit is sick.
I'm sorry, Diego. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Diego. You speak on, sister. Speak some life.
I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm high and I forgot what I was gonna say, but it'll come back to me. So
it's funny how it women like to call out misogynists, right? But y'all don't call each other social terrorists, because when y'all out here having these multiple abortions, have motherfuckers in there killing everything that's living inside of you, you don't say nothing. Y'all feel good about it, right? When y'all got these sons that y'all really don't love, because at the same time you don't want to give the secrets of you out here still fucking his friends. You don't tell him that, right? So I really don't want to hear nothing really much from black women on this topic, talking about sexist and misogynist, when y'all practicing misandry from a young age. Y'all take on your mother's burden, y'all take on your great grandmother's burden, and y'all just a trilogy of hoes. Come on now.
Oh, I remember now. And I just want to say, Malkia, I see what you're saying in the chat, but we definitely do not only have smoke for women. I've humbled many a niggas on this platform. But what I was saying was the reflection that the hate that a lot of black
hit the chat while you talking. Hit the chat. Look at that shit.
Okay, cool. So the fact of the matter is that the hate that black women have for this man who simply is giving his opinion on you know what's happening in the black community is a reflection of the hate that they have for themselves. A lot of these women are not accustomed to even hearing men speak opinions on anything because their mamas were single mothers, probably side bitches who were never married. And the fact of the matter is a lot of time these women also didn't even have stepfathers, right? So once your daddy put your mama down, no other man picked her up. And because of that, they're not accustomed to seeing men in the home. They're not accustomed to hearing men speak. They're not accustomed to hearing men set rules and actually leading a household. And so when you do hear a man do those things, when you do hear a man speak up and make the attempt to lead, it sounds as if he's being oppressive, right? Because Black women who have never really been oppressed outside of slavery always try to make it seem as if they are the most oppressed woman on the fucking planet. Meanwhile, they are the most liberated in the planet. And shockingly, Black men just allow y'all to be. Like, they really just give y'all the free reign to do whatever it is the fuck you want to do. And then it's for them to pick up the scraps and leftovers or whatever is left after you've been washed and used up by many a niggas in society, for them to now pick up the pieces and make you a good woman. It's laughable. I think the hate for and I don't really listen to Kevin Samuels. I can't call myself a fan. I've probably heard a few things that he says, but in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. He's another Black man with an opinion. If this was the other way around and it was a woman we were talking about, the outrage would be insane. The amount of labels and the hate that would be spewing from any man that agreed or felt like, yeah, that's what she gets and X, Y, and Z, it would be appalling. So for y'all to just kind of put yourselves in this very weird position and showing how much you actually hate yourselves, your family, and your children, especially since Black women are the number one demographic of women who killed their babies, I just think y'all look pathetic. And you get on these platforms and you confirm how pathetic you are day after day after day. So I just want to go ahead and encourage y'all to be better, do better. Wash your pussies out, stop having sex, close your legs, just try some new shit. Raquel, it's on you.
Yes, baby.
He said, "Try some new shit."
We gotta shake it up. Raquel,
I mean, she's right. Start swallowing that cum more instead of stop letting that nigga nut
Well, you're not
inside.
lying. You're not lying.
Yo, she said.
I was being calm. Usually I was screaming and cursing and shit. I was being calm. Raquel, stop it.
That was a bar, man.
Yo, you said close your legs, wash your pussy, and try some new shit, my nigga.
It's facts, though. You can't keep repeating the same things over and over. If you keep having sex with bums and you let the bums keep nutting off inside of you, your pH balance is off. Now you got kids. It's a lot going on. We gotta listen. All I'm just encouraging y'all to try something new. You feel me? Try a new soap. I don't know, a new bra, one that fits. I don't know. Just try something new. And
we
see what
use
happens.
we use Lemosil. We use Lemosil. I think it's and y'all really still showing yourselves in the chat. So what they're saying is because he spoke. Come on, Jan, Trini, and Leo gotta make a parlay. Leo's my boy. Let's come to today. Let's suspend all arguments.
It's funny because the ones that's really coming to bat are the feminists, and like I said, the feminists are gonna back themselves into oppressive corner, and it's gonna be up for them to defend themselves. Fight back, sis. You're on your own.
Everyone will fight back.
Nah, because no funny shit. Because let's be real, right? Let's be real. Because now, whenever you see that shit, because at one point they're gonna keep fighting and fighting until they come across, like I said, them trans women coming strong because they hit like men. Because guess what? They really are what they are. When that shit happens and you want to be standing in that corner, stand by yourselves. Remember, pro-Black women, let's go, yeah. Because when them hits start coming, that's a hit of a man.
You better duck.
You guys weren't there. You guys weren't there when they were saying that I'm going to go out and celebrate this man's death. I'm going to hop on a white dick. There was mad of them like cockroaches. And I was like, yo, Black women really talk like this.
And that's
they
why
really talk like this.
I support them.
Why you shouldn't fight when a white man or a white woman kills them and whoop their ass. We shouldn't be worried about these motherfuckers. Let them go, dark, celebrate, and dump on their dicks and go fuck around and get killed. I don't know why the fuck you don't caring about that brother who was fucking disrespectful to Black women and then got killed by the white woman. Ha! That's your karma. The grass ain't so green over on the other side. Let them be. Go ahead, because those motherfuckers be killing you and they don't like nothing. They don't want nothing good with you anyway. Like y'all bitches.
But these are the same women that complain that black men don't protect them.
Black men don't need to fucking protect you. Don't now one of you black men, you hear me small to it, don't now one of you protect not a fucking bitch out here. Yeah, you see something happen, you walk on like you didn't see. Turn around and say to them, oh, but you wanted me dead. Okay? And go back your way. Don't protect nobody. They don't deserve protecting. Fuck out of it. Like they don't deserve protecting. Like y'all talking about a whole man dying and talking about he said this and that. Like, are y'all stupid? Like what?
Yo, no, look at the chats. He died underneath a prostitute.
Listen, I ain't got time for these.
No. Listen. Save of feminism is the answer. Convert.
That sounds like hard work, bro. I'm not trying to work hard. Like being a feminist really sounds like hard work. Y'all really be lifting up heavy stuff. Nah, I can't.
You know the funny thing about it is that the person who actually started the feminist movement can actually tell you to your face that all of that shit was a lie.
Wasn't she a housewife?
And because they so deep in it, they just gonna continue running with it, even though the person that started it can literally tell you it's a lie.
Literally brainwashed. They were being feminists while they had Bob and going home, and Bob was going upside their heads while they were out there talking about. Yeah,
bro. I had a question out there. It's gonna be a year in May. I put this question out here. When you guys say that black men have exercised patriarchy over you all in America, when did this shit happen?
Right. I'm still trying to figure out this one. No one has come and proved to me how patriarchy serves black men and how they benefit from patriarchy. Like globally.
Hold on. For all you chat warriors talking shit in the chat, for all you guys preying on this man's death and speaking death into his life, I want to ask you guys, what's your religion? What's your religion?
Probably Christian.
Feminism.
Dumb.
And did you in the Matrix?
White Jesus. They call it white Jesus.
So one says I
is the religion. You still in the Matrix, sis? We can't hear you.
One says I hate religion, so that means okay, you have no order in your life. And I'm not even religious. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me answer this question because Makia might be able to answer this question. I done had PhDs come on stage and they never answered this question. I had everything in between, so maybe I might get my answer today. You know, I'm very hopeful. It's Cinco de Mayo. May the 4th be with you.
You ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, we gonna get this answer today. So Makia, you the star of the show, baby. You ain't even got to come on stage. Put it in the group chat. The question is the type of patriarchy that you all talk about when it comes to men interacting with women. When did patriarchy exist between black men and black women in these United States of America the way y'all explain it? Everybody pay attention to the chat. We're going to keep the conversation going, but pay attention to the chat. Let's see if I want to.
Now.
Yeah, if you can't answer that, give me a date, give me a time frame, give me something, so that way.
Give me a movement, something.
Yeah, a movement or something. Just let me know when did patriarchy exist between black men and black women?
Because I swear I've been here a year and change, and no one ain't answered that for me too. Go ahead.
You want me to answer for them?
We got some. Okay, hold on. Let's pull.
Pre-colonial Africa. Oh my God.
Am I still in the Matrix?
No.
We hear you perfect. Go ahead, girl.
Okay, I said feminism is the religion. Literally, it's becoming idolatry at this point.
Are y'all reading the chat? Most black men are not literate.
So, do you want me to take a little Well,
I'm in front
Leander,
of
it's a question.
spell out Savage's name. She can't even write Savage. She's saying Safa. And
They read at a third grade level.
trying to play with her.
No, I want you guys to see these demons.
Yeah, those are the type of people that are scared. They type behind a keyboard, but scared to come up into a voice chat and voice their opinion. They're scared to come up.
Nah, no, I need y'all
Look
to
at them
see.
hiding behind fake profiles.
Leo, mad people be hating on me on this app because I call these bitches out for what they are, right? I call them out for what they are. But read the chat of some of these demonic hoes. Please read the chat. Please read what these bitches are saying. I need you guys to pay attention, and I'm not kicking nobody out. I need you to read the chat of what these demonic hoes are spewing. I need everyone to pay attention to the chat. These hoes are demonic. For my son to ever end up with a hoe like y'all, to see black men stop hating on, oh, thank you, Goldie. Black male unemployment cost the US $50 billion. Meanwhile, black women are making $20,000 to $40,000. Okay, next.
Hey, Raquel, does she realize that when white people are the most people that's on welfare?
It does. Just read. Yo, you guys are not realizing something. You guys get mad at me for my opinion when I try to warn you guys about these hosts. But I'm telling y'all to read the chat, because this rumored death of this man was bringing out all these fucking demons out. But get mad at me,
Raquel,
for exploring these hoes.
Raquel,
Okay, yes, Sword, it's on you.
so you know how on this stage we're very open to taking anyone's information, anyone's article, reading it, and then disproving what they're saying. Okay? So, for the record, I want to restate my question, and then I'm going to read the article. Because clearly, this chick sent an article that, number one, she either didn't read herself, or number two, she didn't understand what she was reading. Okay? So, my question was, when did patriarchy exist in America between black women and black men the way they talk about patriarchy? So I appreciate the sister for posting this article. But now let's click on this article and let's read it. So everybody would please click on the article. And then we're going to start our reading with the second paragraph. Okay? And let me see how good my third grade reading skills work. What's that first word? Oni? Oh, one. Okay. One of the biggest critics of the feminist movement is how white it is. Oh shit. First sentence coming out the gate strong. One of the biggest critics of the feminist movement is how white it is. And that's not a lie. The mainstream feminist heroes are white women most of the time, even though black women shaped different movements. On the African continent, we are told a lot about how feminism is a Western struggle, very not relatable to African women. Do we need to go any further?
Exactly. And Susan B. Anthony even told Frederick Douglass that black people shouldn't even have the right to vote before the white woman. She told Frederick Douglass that Susan B. Anthony was one of the godmothers of feminism. Explain that, black woman who agrees with feminism. Explain that.
So that means even when you send an article that talks about patriarchy in Africa, there were no feminists over there. They were okay with their patriarchal society, just like in Asia, just like in India, just like everywhere else in the world. They're okay. It's only Black American women that don't read their own studies that they send to people, and they expect someone to respect them and their intellect. This is the type of buffoonery that goes on Clubhouse, where people can prove a point with a study that they did not read themselves. So I think I'm done for the night. I'm turning it back over to y'all.
I thought you had a third grade reading level.
Huh, 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 huh.
Why are
And
you
it's mainly the leftist white women who are duping Black women, because if you look at conservative white women, they still believe in the patriarch. They still believe in a nuclear Black family. As a matter of fucking fact, if you read the mission statement of the Black Lives Matter movement, one of their goals was to destroy the nuclear Black family. They said that in the fucking mission statement. And what was the Black Lives Matter movement started by? 4 Black lesbians. It's in the mission statement. They might have changed it by now, but it was in the mission statement. To
How come none
destroy
of,
the nuclear Black family.
hold on, how come none of you feminist hoes can ever come up to this stage? I promise you, I'm not going to remove you. I promise, no one's going to remove you. How come y'all never can come up to the stage and say it to my face? Like, I never understand that.
Because all they do
They
is just
can't
fucking
read.
talk. That's all they do.
I really don't understand. Like, y'all could see the chats. Yeah, y'all hoes.
Because Malkay or
None
whatever
of
the
y'all
fuck her
can
name
ever
is, been
come up to
running
the
her
chat
mouth
and
for
tell
that.
this to me to
And
my
they stepped
face.
up
What's
you.
up, Casey? Welcome to the stage.
No, I wanted to add to what Terrence said. Actually, Black Lives Matter was created by a white, wealthy, gay billionaire. I think his name was George Soros.
And
The Black woman.
he gave Black women the power to run it. And 4 Black lesbians
Exactly.
ran it.
Yeah.
And one of
Yeah.
their missions and goals was to destroy the nuclear Black family. It said that in the mission statement.
Oh no, I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the header
I
of
feel
it,
you.
but he used
Yeah,
them as
yeah, you good.
to basically like control like the whole entire
Yeah.
network of it.
Yes, George Soros was funding it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And one of the members who was running the Black Lives Matter movement, the gay Black lady, she got caught
Yeah, she
buying
embezzled millions of
property with the
dollars.
fucking funds.
Yup,
So
she
you tell
embezzled
me.
millions of dollars.
And she was a pro-feminist.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask y'all a question. I'm going to ask you guys a serious question because the feminists are going hard today. They going hard. I see all y'all, tag team all y'all buddies in. We know you guys like to roll up in a group. We
They got their
know.
dicks out. They hard.
We know. They can never come on stage, but y'all like to be internet warriors. We know you feminist bitches. Tagging all your little friends. Come in. Tagging all your little friends. You fucking hoes.
Hi, beautiful people. I just came to confirm that Revolt TV has actually stated his death is official, and his family also confirmed that his death is official. He has passed away, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Yeah, I just
Wow.
wanted to confirm that with y'all because y'all my peeps, and I told you earlier, but I didn't come in the room. But yeah, Revolt TV announced it like an hour ago. Officially, he has passed away, and one of his cousins also confirmed that he has officially passed away.
What?
Yeah, girl.
Well,
And
Yep.
it is
I
what
don't
it
be
is.
on Clubhouse after
No.
8:30, so you know how to come and tell y'all.
Well, in other news, how are you
Clean up.
feeling?
If I listen,
I'm okay.
I just pray that when my son passes away, these bitches would never. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Well, so now
And when your
here's
father
But
passes away, I pray that no one never like, cause the amount of disrespect, like, irregardless of the opinions this man had, we all fall short, okay? Like, I can roast you from the grave for that nasty ass wig you decided to wear to the club, but I won't. What I'm gonna do is remind people of who you are as an actual person and not what I believe you did wrong. And to celebrate the death of anyone maliciously is bad karma. So good luck in your next life.
Oh well, yeah, and you
Yeah,
know,
and you
and
were judged by the
hold on
weight
for a
you hold
second.
on your heart.
So
You were judged by it in the afterlife.
here's the crazy part about that though. What these dumbass women don't
Is your mic
understand
in the
is that
sewer, bro? Like I can barely hear you.
oh, can
Yeah,
you
oh
hear me
yeah,
now?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, my
Much
bad.
better.
Yeah. So what these dumbass women don't understand is that now there's a vacuum, and something always happens in the vacuum. So y'all keep doing y'all thing, because a lot of motherfuckers that y'all really don't like that we talk about in history, they came to power in the vacuum. So let's hope that the next one might be a little bit more gracious than Kevin Samuels.
And trust and believe, there's another Kevin Samuels on the way. Trust me, another one's gonna take his place.
Yeah,
He
thanks
left,
for Roe v. Wade, he can actually get here.
Whew.
and there's gonna be another. So they can be happy about him being dead, but another one's coming right up. Another one's gonna come right up. Might be like five of them pop up.
But these men have always existed. The only difference is a lot of black men, unfortunately, and just men in general, have been silenced to where they feel like they can't give their opinions and speak their true thoughts because of this new wave of feminism. But what really disgusts me is, are we not allowed to have opinions anymore? Like, are we not allowed to express ourselves and give our opinions on certain topics to where people will now be jubilating at the fact that you're now dead? Like, that's sick.
No, because you're gonna disrespect the black queen if you go against what she say. You
But
gonna
the problem
disrespect the
is,
black
in as
queen
much as they have opinions, he has opinions too. So what's the problem? My thing is, if it doesn't affect you, why are you so affected by his opinions?
because.
That speaks a lot to the females who are actually happy about his death.
Hold up,
And
though.
I
I
think it
was
goes
gonna say
back to
this.
what somebody was
Hold on,
saying
real
earlier.
quick.
Oh my bad, my bad.
It's it's so interesting because I have heard women in my family rip rip men asses 20 times worse than Kevin Samuels ever did. I had women in my family, and a couple men too, but we didn't. I mean, like, when did we get away from like snapping on people? Right? I remember when we used to snap on people, and it's like we used to make fun of them, but it brought their deficiencies to light, and then they began to work on them. Like in this pursuit to be so politically correct, you got people walking around here as shell of people. They are so weak. They are weak to the core. They can't even take one insult. They're falling to pieces, right? So the conditioning that I had as a child, which made me resilient, is ensuring that the next generation has no resiliency. But isn't that ingenious? To make people so sensitive that they can stand barely anything. It's just like they just posted earlier today. It was another beauty pageant person that killed themselves, that took their life. People are knocking themselves out left and right, taking them own selves out because they cannot stand criticism. Like, if we thought there was a genocide on our community before, this bitch assness that we've been ingrained with is really gonna take us out, honestly.
Well, I think part of the problem too is that, well, I was mentioning earlier before some people came in, is that Big Mama and Great Granddaddy is gone. Like I said, I grew up with a Big Mama and Great Granddaddy, and they talked just like Kevin Samuels. But they were the structure and the foundation of the family. You saw that the families and people acted like they had some sense. Then that's part of
Exactly.
the reason why, because the elders that used to be alive that held the family together, and especially in the black community, are dead.
And they didn't hold no punches.
And,
They didn't hold
and
no
no,
punches.
nope.
Period.
They didn't care if you was a woman or a man, or you was gay, or whatever. They didn't give a fuck. They said what they had to say. If it was the truth, you took it. If they didn't like it, cool. And then back then, if you pack talk, you could actually be slapped in the mouth for doing that.
I just want to say these past 2 days have actually demonstrated the climate of the black community and what we've been trying to expose for almost 2 years now, just on Clubhouse. Today you have the passing away of the elder. Irregardless of your opinion of him, he is your elder and was celebrated. And then yesterday you have Dave Chappelle getting attacked by a man who had weapons, and the police refused to file felony charges against this man. What are we really doing?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, this is 2 days in a row where A, either you don't care, or B, there's no protection. Either physically or of the image. Like, come on, Dave Chappelle is one of our greatest, and the police refuse to press charges. And then you have Kevin Samuels. Irregardless of your opinion, he actually started with actually trying to build black men, and he only got popular because black women got a bad mouth, and the attitude they had towards him made his videos go viral. But he started specifically with black men, building them, telling them to
Right,
get a job,
exactly.
to clean up, get a 6-pack, what cologne to wear, what food to pick out when you're at a restaurant, etiquette. Literally, he started with black men first, but all you're gonna remember is the viral videos of the voluntary women that decided to have a voluntary conversation with this man. That's what you're going to remember, not the actual work that he did, not the people he actually married, none of that. I understand he had failed marriages himself, but hey, some niggas are better at teaching than being. I'm just going to be real with you. Some niggas are really better at teaching than being, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, if y'all don't see the climate and the lack of protection for black men, and we're talking about famous and wealthy black men have no protection, where does this leave the average day black man?
Right. And I think Kevin Samuels too, Tommy Sotomayor, even though we know how vicious his videos can get, he helped start this as well. He is what birthed Kevin Samuels up. Tommy
Nah, but
Sotomayor.
Tommy, the problem with Tommy Sotomayor is that
Okay,
when
this is
Kevin,
not. Hold on. I'm sorry to cut you
oh,
guys off. It's not about Tommy Sotomayor. It's not about. This is not what it's about. What this room is about is that the death of this man woke up and started showing these demonic hoes. All
Wake it
day,
up,
these
Martha.
hoes have been trying to come in for me. They've been coming. They've been coming for me, Diego, Amber. They've been coming for us like they won some war. You demonic sluts. You demonic fucking sluts.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wasn't here for that. That's crazy.
No, different rooms. They just been coming for us. Different burner accounts. Like you won something. Let me tell you hoes something, because I know. Oh, they all ran because they love to run in packs all day, but can't come on stage and say it to my face. Oh no, one did. She said that I'm going to be celebrating by going out eating tacos and fucking on some white dicks. She tried it. So she did come on stage. And they're so disgusting. They're so revolting. These semen demons are fucking disgusting.
And as a member of the black women community, this is not the totality of us. I just want to put that out there. I love you. We love you. We care. We actually do understand our divine right and our divine position in this realm. We do understand our calling. Don't let other people's opinions of you become your opinion of yourself. It's not all of us. It's a generation that's being brought up to attack the black patriarch. I mean, not the black patriarch, the black foundation of the nation of us, which is our home. So
I agree.
you have to understand that it's all part of the play, and sometimes the players in the game look just like you, and unfortunately that becomes the narrative that this is the feeling of all black women, and that is not true. This is not how we feel at all whatsoever. We do care about you. We do love you. We do want you to succeed. We don't want you to die prematurely. We want you to live healthy lives even in old age. So all this that's coming out is just people exposing how they really feel, and those are the ones you just got to separate yourself from, because black women really still do rest in our true divine selves.
I agree.
hey,
I just wanted to say,
Raquel,
Raquel, I
hold on,
just wanted to,
hey,
my bad.
Go ahead.
hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Raquel?
Yeah, Nobi.
Okay, so I got some good news. I'm about to share it with y'all. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so I just found out Friday I'm about to be a dad for the second time. right?
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Wait a minute. One of the semen demons are back
Congratulations.
on the bottom.
Oh,
Congrats, bro.
yeah. But
Congrats.
what I was gonna say is, like, I'm married to one of the women that carries herself very similarly to the way that you, Sensei, and the other female mods, Miss Kia, what I'm saying, all like the way y'all carry yourselves. And like, even though, like I said, I've never met Kevin Samuels, obviously. What I'm saying? I don't agree with everything that the brother's ever said. But one thing that he did that I got to give this man credit for is he put forth the conversations we had in the houses to see where, the fault lines could be at. And if there is chinks in our armor, let's see if we can repair that, so that we I can't say the words, so that we can continue to be a strong, unified force while we step out into the community. I had one of my homies, he actually pulled me to the side and was just like, he planned to propose to his baby's mother. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm just gonna say it. Like, the woman gave him 3 children. But he said that it was because of my wife and I's marriage and the way that we carry ourselves that made him want to make an honest woman out of the woman that gave him 3 kids. You know what I mean? So even though we got all these semen demons, I don't care about them. I do care about incredible women that stand up and that can actually bring some type of balance to the negative stereotype that is black women. And on that, I'm gonna land my plane.
Thank you. Thank you, Melody.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations. And to all the semen demons, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. May the blood of Christ compel you. Fucking demons.
Black Jesus. I wanted to say, I don't think it's a sad day today because the last thing I don't celebrate the death of anybody, whether you like someone or not, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna face the same demise, and you don't want to have people laughing at your death. I think what Kevin Samuels did was wake up the issues we had in our community. Because I don't know about you guys, I'm just tired of us being in last place. And a lot of the things that we were doing to ourselves contributed to the issues that we have currently. And what he did was wake it up. And what he did was have people look in the mirror at themselves and say, do better if you want the best. None of us are deserving of what we say we deserve. We're not putting in the work to get that. And, it's a shame that, you know, uh, it's a shame that people are celebrating this man's death because what he said is not even original. He's basically repeating what plenty of people have said for the last 30, 40 years. I'm just disappointed that more people didn't look at his content and say, let me be better. Because when I first watched his content in 2018, when it was just male focused and male oriented, if you looked at my closet game, it was trash. I was having clothes from like 2013, 2014, one pair of shoes, one pair of sneakers, trash. Now, I'm not saying I'm there yet, but I'm definitely got a little bit better. And what it's helped me do is attract a better set of women. I'm not just dating dusties around me just because they're around me. Now I'm actually traveling to meet women who are upstanding, high value, financially responsible, all because I put in the work to better myself financially, with the clothes I'm wearing, the way I approach women is better. I'm more respectful. I think I got a lot of that from not only my dad, but from Kevin after my dad passed. So um, it's a shame. Like a lot of people, I didn't agree with everything he said, especially about the dating, 3 dates, sleep with a man. I didn't agree with that. But I want to say 95% of the things he said was very true. Marry before you carry, or, you can't expect something from a man if you're not that yourself. A lot of the things he said, you can resonate with it and look in the mirror and say, I want to be better. But, we're going to have those loud minority who are just going to celebrate and let them do that because at the end of the day, they're not getting the results that they want. And we're seeing that women like that they're not actually successful in this country.
Wait, you
So
really think these hoes want to be better?
no, I'm saying a lot of people.
No, that's a serious question. You really think that these semen demons want to be better? Oh,
My bad. My
It's-
bad. I actually and leave quietly.
It's okay. Yeah, Paul, you think that these semen demons actually want to be better?
I don't
These
think
feminist
so.
thoughts,
I don't think
these
so.
busted wide open, can't keep their legs closed for nothing thoughts.
I don't think it's that they want to be better. I think that they've been sold an agenda, and the fact that certain powers that be have sold them this agenda, in their mind, they think that what's been sold to them is the right thing.
But that's the
I
crazy
think
thing.
it has a lot to do with programming.
But this is the thing, right? Our women are the most educated women, but yet they constantly getting swindled by some shit. Feminist
But
movement.
see, that just goes to show you that
Swindled by niggas with no money. Like, no, let's really talk
no,
about it. Like,
I wanted to
if
say
they're so educated, they got all this money, their kids are graduating at third grade reading level. Who's really being smart? Like,
but
I
see,
don't
but
understand.
that just goes to show you that education isn't the end all be all. Honestly, I'm not saying education isn't important. It is important, but having common sense and having logic has more importance over being extremely successful educational wise or being extremely successful in your career. A lot of people tend to put that as like the highest credit of honor in society. Like that's what we stamp success as, having excelling education wise or excelling in your career. But that's what's been pushed. That's the narrative that's been pushed, and that's under the guise of feminism. That if you're successful as a woman, if you're hardworking, that means you're somebody. But all these somebodies, females specifically, who are out there and who are successful are still miserable. So that just goes to show you it's all an agenda. It's all this has all been put in place intentionally.
Everybody can't make it. That's all. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
We couldn't hear you, Anthony. So we have a semen demon in the audience, which refused to come on stage. To say it to my face with an actual real picture.
That's because these feminists be real loud and but real weak. It's crazy.
Where's Diego? Diego. Oh, she's probably taking her nap.
I'm here. I'm kind of here.
She's getting that latte.
Where's the
No, it's too late. What's up? Talk to me.
You have
what do you
nothing.
need?
The semen demon that's in the chat.
Oh, I haven't even. Let me see what's going on here.
She says repressed.
Ballhead, pot belly. Oh, who?
Feminists can't read.
Malikia.
Oh, we're pressed.
No, that's malnutrition.
I don't even see her.
Nobody does.
Oh, yeah, no one does.
She in the middle. She in the down below. The others.
Yeah, she's in the others. She's in the sunken place.
Poor boo boo. It's okay.
What's good, Alpha?
We know.
Malkia, what do you mean she
Hey,
attacked you unprovoked? What happened?
AG, turn up.
Malkia, how did she? I will hold my. Hold on, no, I will. Malkia, I will hold my sister accountable. What did she say? What did she say to you, Malkia?
She talked about me.
Lies you tell. Raquel ain't do shit. You popping cash money hot shit from the time you come in here. Stop crying, bitch. Diego, if you don't
I called her a hoe and all types of names for what? Yo, you villain, victim, hoe ass, feminist. Yo, you stupid feminist, hoe ass, villain, victim, bitch. Now I'm calling you your name, not out of your name. I'm calling you your name.
Rock. Let Diego handle this.
I was
like, let Diego handle this. Walk that dog, Diego.
So she called me. Hold on. She called me and hold on. What type of names to wow. I said one thing about feminism and she got mad. Well, we don't support feminism around here, Malkia. A lot of times the feminists are pretty brain dead and just their ideas are diluted.
Including
I'm
yourself.
not sure why Raquel calls you.
Diego, why? This woman, like.
Because Raquel told me to, Black Lava. Raquel told me to entertain her, so I'm entertaining her. So We don't support feminism around here. A lot of times, a lot of the thoughts are like it's brain dead, these half thoughts. It's kind of delusional. I'm not sure why Raquel called you a hoe, though. I don't know. But I will say this, that if she did, 10 times out of 10, I'm going to agree with her. So unfortunately, you're a whore. But thank you so much for this time. You guys don't forget to share the room. I'm on mute. Thank you. I use my mic.
Diego.
How weak is it?
Unfortunately,
I mean,
I think that last part was most important. Don't forget to share the room. Diego, you see the
Most
article?
importantly, don't forget to share the room.
Yo,
Diego,
this
I
woman
asked,
literally said in the chats that man deserved to die because he was attacking Black women. He was insulting Black women. Because you didn't say he deserved it, ho?
all Black women need to get and stay in shape.
I think the better question is, how often do they insult themselves?
Why the frick is in my Roku?
Like, how often do they have twerk contests in the middle of elementary schools?
Bruh.
How often do 50-year-old women get on TikTok with they whole ass out?
Every time,
let's be
every
real.
every time they take a
But
nut to the
heaven
face.
forbid that a man point that out. Heaven forbid. Because he just supposed to sit there and look at you ratchet doing whatever you want to do, and then he's supposed to co-sign it because he's supposed to be the woman, and then you supposed to tell him what to do. I'm just confused. It just amazes me. How dare he talk about Black women like that? How dare Black women act like that? Because if they didn't act like that, then he wouldn't have anything to say. And the fact is that when somebody tell you the truth, that shit sting, right? Because if you up in arms about what he said, you know what? That's you. That's you, honey.
Putting that diesel fuel on them crabs stain.
Yo. Diego, reset the room. I need to go find
Oh,
a
this
Bible
about to
verse
be
or something.
good.
Good. Oh, not a Bible verse, but okay. Good evening. It's evening where I am, so it's evening everywhere. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gowns of the Empathizer.
Turn up, Diego. God.
No, that's just how I feel, honestly. Like, it's evening where I am, it's evening everywhere. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gowns of the Empathizer. If you haven't already, hit that little greenhouse so that you can be a part of future discussions. Today's topic is Black women are demonic and speak death upon Black men. This topic, of course, as we know, is being derived from the current events with Kevin Samuels that is circulating the media and newswaves. And we are here discussing why so many Black women are happy and they're proud and they're celebrating the death of a Black man. If you're in the audience and you would like to get on stage, please feel free to raise your hand. Hand raising is open to everyone. The chat is also open for y'all who are pussy and can't get on stage to come and, air out your opinion. Please feel free to continue Chatterbox and Twitter fingers. The chat is here for you. Don't forget to go ahead and share the room. There's about 49 people in here. Go ahead and get the shares up or we will shut the chat down and y'all will be silenced, which is how I prefer it, but whatever, to each his own. A few things I want to go over. We'd like to respect the one mic policy. So when someone is speaking, especially a mod, you're going to want to go ahead and keep it cute on mute. Also, if a mod interrupts you, it's not to be disrespectful. A lot of y'all are just long-winded and say a lot of unnecessary things that we don't care about. So we like to try to keep it on topic and we just try to make sure that we're navigating the conversation a certain way. So if you are interrupted by a mod, don't be offended. You're going to be okay. I promise you. This too shall pass. With that being said, again, good evening and welcome to Gowns of the Empathizer. Make sure you follow your mods, and Raquel, the mic is back on you.
So let me read a comment. He kind of spoke death upon himself. He did all the speaking. Here's the problem. You guys were so focused on what this man was saying, criticizing you. I don't know why you guys can't speak life into getting married and closing your legs. Like, I don't understand that. Okay? That's what I don't understand. Why aren't you guys speaking life um into all those aborted babies that you have? Why don't we talk about that? Why don't we talk about that? See, this is the problem. You guys think this is a win for you. Oh no. I personally never
You
followed
said
him.
win or wing?
Win. They think this is a win for them.
Oh, I thought you were
I
talking about like
personally
a
never
chicken
followed
wing.
him. I heard a couple of clips, but guess what? Never really applied to me. Never really applied. Maybe because of that black man ain't fuck with us. Definitely not diminishing his death, but his mouth and feels upon black women plays a part in how we feel. How you guys feel. Here we go, the feelings. He hurt my feelings. So he hurt your feelings by telling you to, well, whoever black women are, you guys are a monolith. One day you're not a monolith. The next day, I don't know. So,
Raquel,
yeah.
is it okay if we just have one of them come up here and just tell
Sword,
us what
your
he said?
team. Your
Huh?
team. Please do what you will, because I don't know whether these women are Christians, spiritualists, non denominational atheists, non order. I don't know. Sword, take the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, I can't read, so I probably can't drive either. Um, I would like for one of the sisters, was it Maceo? I would like for you to come up here and tell us one thing that he said was wrong. I would love to hear it. Or anybody who disagrees with his message. I want you to tell me, or hell, let's put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What did he say that was wrong? I really want to know this. We talk about how he diminishes black women. Okay. What did he say? I want to get down to the bottom of this. And I think the reason why most people don't want to speak on it is because none of y'all friends ever go 2, 3, 4, 5 layers deep in their questions. So it allows you to say all of this dumb shit, and your friends just take it at surface level. And y'all pay attention to what Kevin Samuel say, but y'all don't pay attention to none of the other shit that harm y'all. But that's fine. Y'all will figure that shit out soon. And one day you gonna have to pick a side. But for now, what I want, oh, somebody shut down the chat.
Yeah, who
Okay.
shut down the chat?
I
Yeah.
did. We only at 13. There's like 50 people up in here. Come on now. Act right. Get right.
Yeah. Tighten up, y'all.
Tighten
Somebody,
up.
somebody, please come up here and articulate what did this man, and by the way, we run an organization called the ESO, Equal Smoke Opportunity. You come up here on stage, you will have the respect to say whatever you want. Just answer the question. If you have an opposing view, that's perfectly fine. We don't care about that. But I really want to know, what did this man say that was so bad? Did he lie? Did he did he not speak the truth? Did he, like, what did he say that diminishes black women? And when you come up here and you say it, please say exactly what you mean. Make a statement and stand on it. That's all we want. So if nobody's gonna come up here and defend their stance, and you're not gonna get attacked, you're not gonna get kicked to the audience, you're not gonna get muted. We just want you to answer the question. What did this man say that was so bad to women that voluntarily called in? What did this man say that was so bad that now you got people running around trying to celebrate his death. I really want to get down to the bottom of this.
It's about to be crickets, y'all.
Of course it's crickets. They said he hurt their feelings. I need 4 shares, guys. 4 shares,
Okay,
you get
so
your chat open.
that right there. Let's go with that. He hurt your feelings. So let's unpack that for a second. Okay. So and y'all help me out. Y'all help me out. Please, we finna popcorn this thing. Let's analyze this. If what he said hurt your feelings, that means you make it to be an adult and you ain't never got your feelings hurt before? Like ever? It's the first time you got your feelings hurt. How do you respond to things? So this is your response to when you get your feelings hurt. Now all of a
They
sudden
want them dead.
you want somebody dead. Why would somebody want to marry you?
We are just human beings who heard a black man say a lot of trash in a nasty way. He's simply getting the energy and death he received.
Fuck that. Nah, y'all niggas. How do you can somebody turn off the chat, man?
No,
Yeah.
I'll open it to read you the comments. Hold on. He ended up dying alone exactly the way he said black women would die.
Raquel, listen.
No.
It's a stage and a room full of men and women.
But Bobby Gaga looks like the black version of fucking Barney. I know she ain't talking.
If your feelings are that fucking fragile, how in the hell can you ever talk about building generational wealth? Do you know what that takes? A lot of sacrifice, a lot of arguing between you and your significant other. What you just displayed is that you're going to leave the moment you get the opportunity to. A man should never sign up for that. You belong by yourself. Because if your feelings get hurt and you wish death on somebody, okay, Niani, did you want to answer the question, or you was coming up here to hang out?
I didn't hear how it was phrased in a question as I was transferring to the stage. Do you care to repeat it?
Yeah, sure. What did Kevin Samuel say that was incorrect?
Oh, so it's general. Everything. No, I mean, I was raised by a black man, so it's difficult for me to accept the fact that you want to cut me off right now.
Niani, you see, when you was in the crowd,
I wasn't in the crowd. I just walked in. I'm not going to debate this type of rhetoric.
Okay.
I'm not going to debate your clickbaiting. I can't debate clickbaiting. So you want?
Only thing I want to know. Hold on. The only thing I want to know. I don't want the story. I don't want the story. I want to know, what did Kevin Samuel say that was incorrect?
Well, the only I was gonna say, I don't know how you're comparing it to building generational wealth by saying that you need to argue with your spouse. I mean, my parents were married. I don't understand how that comparison. You're kind of pushing the goalpost. That's what my question was to you. Okay, but if
so you came to ask me a question and I answer a question.
I wanted to know how you believe that gentleman is good for building generational wealth. Okay, that's all. I'm just wondering how you push that goalpost while you're antagonizing these women who are absolutely right about. Listen,
if you don't, now.
Are you going to let me land though? Are you going to let me?
How about you? Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, no.
Wait a second. Hold on. Everybody, hold on.
I got it.
Hold on, y'all. I got you, Sword. I got you, Sword.
No.
I was just trying to get everybody to be quiet real quick so you can have the floor. But
I mean,
hey, listen. Hold on, Deani. I got you. I'm gonna let you know. We don't want you to leave. We want you to speak, but I want you to be respectful at the same time of my mods. So y'all having an interaction, right? So that means that two people. So that means hold on. So that means that y'all might intercede or interject each other at the same time, and that's okay. Y'all having dialogue, so don't get offended. Just let the dialogue happen, but nobody else come off mute, please.
It's between Sword and Niani. Thank you.
Right. So let's start from maybe let me give you the instructions of this stage. Okay.
Okay.
I don't care about anything that you got to say other than the question that you either ask me or I ask you. If you click on my picture, these are the rules of the stage.
Okay, let me click
Do
on
you
it.
need me to read them
I
for
can
you?
click on it.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, now restate your question.
I want to know how. I was going to ask you, how did you feel that this gentleman's statements have anything to do with building generational wealth?
Okay. So, with this man and the statements that he made, according to the women that you're saying that I'm antagonizing, if this is their response to getting their feelings hurt, can you show me one marriage that made it from beginning to end without without the woman getting her feelings hurt?
No.
Okay. If this is their response to getting their feelings hurt, why the fuck would somebody want to marry that?
I don't think women reveal their feelings often. You're right. Correct. Okay.
No, we're not talking about just women in general. We're talking about the ones that just made the statement that said he hurt their feelings. If the way they feel, they wish somebody to die because their feelings got hurt. This is exemplary of how they would conduct themselves in a marriage.
Well, yeah, you don't believe in voodoo, right? You don't believe in voodoo, right? You don't believe in transgression of through words.
Excuse me?
I'm not sure how to answer that question, sis. I don't know how to answer that.
So I think the spitefulness of not getting your way, like not you or anyone on the stage here, but like the spitefulness of, people not getting their way. It's a very immature response. And I have to agree with you.
Right.
Because you wouldn't wish death on your husband.
I
Because
would hope not.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like, better or for worse, and he's probably the father of the children. So to be specific, when you ask directly like that, I really believe that they weren't being direct in their responses either. The way they're, saying wishing death. So, I mean, when you answer and ask that straight up, I mean, I totally agree. Why would anyone wish that? I mean, on your worst day with your spouse, you're not doing that. I don't, so you're right.
So here's my question to you. Here's my question to you. Let me just get this one last one in, Savage. So, Niani, let me ask you this. You erred on the side of good faith when it came to them. Why can't you just take them exactly for what they said?
Oh, with the gal saying wishing death upon him? Oh, you have to. You're absolutely right. You have to, if you're just looking at it for facts from a scientific level, you have to look at it from that perspective, from a faith, a humanitarian perspective. It's whack. Absolutely.
Appreciate you, sis. It's on you, Savage.
I was gonna ask, with the women's response to this man's death, won't you say there's a great correlation to how they truly feel and view black men?
Can I say something right quick?
No, man.
No. After Niani answers.
Oh, I didn't know. Was still talking.
Oh, I have to answer that question. Absolutely. No, I don't think that Black women as a whole, that's a general reflection of Black women as a whole. No.
I don't think it's the question of Black women as a whole. I think he asked,
in the ones that are responding, is this a correlation to how they view black men?
absolutely their experiences with Black men, but if they're this irrational, don't you think they have a skewed experience anyway?
No,
Because
we're
they're kind of
not
whack.
making excuses because men have skewed
No,
responses to women, but we're not celebrating women getting killed.
there are men who do celebrate women getting killed right here in my neighborhood, down the street over there. I think that particular, if you want to isolate the incident, so you brought for he specified, the gentleman word specified. Now you broadened the statement in my when I extrapolate what you just said. So I'll end.
So I'll ask this: why do the women who criticize Kevin Samuel get the sympathy, but Kevin Samuels gets none?
It's that typical shit what they're doing to Black man, right? I don't even know how he got a platform the way he did, because to me he was just speaking some basic shit, and it caught the radar of probably a publicist of some sort in a Wall Street Journal or something, or somebody who wanted to exemplify what he's trying to say. So you're absolutely
I think we need to go back, because if you go a few years before he really blew for criticizing women, he literally was teaching men step by step. We had a man come on this stage and talk about how Kevin Samuels taught him how to dress himself. Me personally, I have played a video that Dior had sent me about hygiene. I literally showed it to my sons. It's literally been instrumental in me helping them understand the importance of hygiene, taking care of yourself, looking your best, staying well groomed, right? But nobody ever pays attention to these things
he was quite
because,
yeah, he was.
excuse me, what'd you
He
say?
was quite a dapper gentleman. I mean, he was.
Yeah, but he cared. This is the thing that we fail to understand is it's not about how it's said, it's about what he's saying. So a majority of the things that came out of his mouth and fell upon ears actually had a lot of truth to them. That's why they hurt so much, right? Because when somebody tells me something that has nothing to do with me, and literally none of those characteristics are mine, I don't really care much what comes out of their mouth. It's like, you know. But when it hits home, it's like a slap in the face. It's like, damn, he got me mad, because I know that to be true about myself. But that is the human defense. That's the defense mechanism, right? That's that psychological defense mechanism. So instead of me actually reassessing myself and making the changes, I'm going to jump on him and he got to be the villain. When actually he's only highlighting the fact that I'm the villain in my own life. I'm making poor choices. I'm doing things that are not going to bring me success. And really, truthfully, if I'm a woman and I'm unhealthy, or I'm overweight, or I'm sleeping with men who have not made commitments to me, it's not going to hurt me to do what he says. It hurts me none. It only helps. But I want to be so upset about the how. Oh, he called me stupid. Somebody that keeps doing the same thing over and over again and expecting results gotta be stupid. You gotta be insane, right? You either gotta be stupid or you gotta need medication, because there's an imbalance there. And so, God, it's crazy, because when I first heard about him, I really thought a lot of the same things. And then I went back and I started looking at stuff and I was like, damn, he was going in on these men. He's really trying to teach these men how to be better for women. Then we didn't have no problems with him then. But then when it was the women's turn, hell broke loose, right? So I just had that to say. I'm going to go on mute, but thank y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah, and to kind of add to that a little bit, I don't think a lot of Black women realize that when you celebrate a Black man's death like that, based off of just solely the merit of an opinion. I could understand if we're talking about a murderer or somebody who is a sexual predator or any of that kind of extremism. But we're talking about someone who has a difference of opinion. You don't have to agree with. I don't agree. I can sit up here and say that there's certain things I may not necessarily always agree with Kevin Samuels, but at the same time, I don't think Black women realize the repercussions of publicly celebrating a Black man's death, because you hurt the argument. You hurt the argument for every Black woman who says that she wants to be protected by Black men and who wants to have a Black man in her life that honors and respects her. You're mocking that. You're mocking that, and you're putting us in jeopardy, the ones of us who do appreciate Black men. Because now what you're saying is that not only are Black men not valuable, but now you're saying that it doesn't matter whether you protect us or not. So we don't need you. So now we're on our own. And that's what you say, regardless of who the man is, regardless of who he was, regardless of whether you agree or disagree with somebody's opinion. If Black women don't get to a point where we stop acting like we're above reproach, we're going to continue to get killed out here and stay and remain unprotected. And I don't think a lot of the women that are responding in that way really realize that you're putting your own self in danger by doing that. And that's all I have to say about it. I just think that it's ridiculous how, once again, I'm seeing Black women become counterproductive to what we say we want. We say as a collective, we want Black men to protect us. We say as Black women, we want Black men to marry us more, but yet we celebrate and accolade a man's death simply because we don't agree with his opinion. There is something wrong with that on a societal level, but as well as the communal level, that we need to wake the fuck up. There's something
Can I
wrong
say
with
one
that.
thing when you get done?
Then yeah, you good, but there's something absolutely wrong with that. It's barbaric. Actually, it's barbaric to actually have those type of feelings, and it just lets you know that we're in a very desensitized time where people feel like, I guess because we're so used to seeing Black men dead on social media, that we become desensitized to Black men being dead. But that's not okay. That's not okay. And the fact that we're okay with that as Black women, that bothers me. That bothers me. And I don't know where the fuck we go from here.
I think that's what I wanted to address.
I want to say one thing.
Hold on, Evers.
See, first of all, the white woman is God, and I'm gonna tell y'all why the white woman is God.
Hold on, Evers. Hold on, brother.
No, hear me out. The white woman.
Hold on, brother.
So you gonna get a timeout until we can collect ourselves, and let's get this room under control and let your mods lead you, okay, Evers?
Yeah, but I know Lunar wanted to go next. So before we go to Lunar, Niani, appreciate you coming up and building with us, sis. So Lunar, it's on you. Go ahead, do you think? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, Lunar, you there?
Oh, okay. Lunar.
All right.
Can I enter the queue?
Yes, after the white woman is gone.
We're not adding Rosie to the queue. She's not a Black woman. She's not added to the queue. She's not supposed to even be on the stage. I am dead serious.
No.
Claude could back me up on this. She's not.
I am a Black
No,
person.
I'm not even laughing. I'm dead serious. No.
So
I am dead serious. She's not meant to be on this stage. I am dead serious.
So Rosie, I appreciate you, sis, but this might not be the conversation for you. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Everest,
mad
go.
Respect for you. Mad respect.
Go ahead, Everest. The white woman is God.
Okay,
go
okay.
ahead.
Okay,
go ahead.
okay. I'm gonna really break it down why the white woman is God. Okay, so first of all, I want to rephrase that the white woman is God on earth. So that's even more important because it's less of a deification of the white woman and more of a reality of it. So the white woman is God because when it comes to protection, every race of man is responsible for protecting the white woman. Whether it be a Black man, Hispanic man, if a white woman is in trouble, in the court's eyes, if you didn't help that white woman, you're gonna go to jail. If you really think about that shit. the white woman has really been a pioneer of a lot of movements, right? The white woman has been a pioneer of the LGBTQ. Like they've helped with civil rights. They've helped with a lot of,
Brother, I'm so
Islamophobia.
sorry to cut you off, but
Let me
hold on,
let me finish. Let me
I'm
finish. Let
sorry.
me finish.
I'm so sorry
They've
to cut
helped with
you. Wait a
Islamophobia. Let me
second. Wait
finish.
a second. I'm gonna
Let
let
me
you finish.
finish. No.
No, I'm gonna let you finish, but at the same
But
time,
let
what
me just
the
get
hell
the
does
let me get
what
this
the
shit out right
hell?
quick.
No,
They've
because what
helped with
the hell does
Hold
that have to
on,
do with
hold
Kevin
Islamophobia.
on.
Samuels? Get to your
Hold.
point about Kevin Samuels, please. We need to stay on topic. Like
Nah.
the hell?
What is this? What is going on here? Now I got to deal with a white woman as God?
I was just like, where are we going? Like, you talking about some shit that we are not talking about.
Yo. What? Yo, Everest, I know they don't want to bring you up. If you don't land in 30 seconds, what does the white woman have to do with Kevin Samuels? I swear to God, I'm booting you from the room. I swear on everything I love. All right? Mr. White Woman is God.
Come on back up, but you got to
What
talk
is he
about
doing?
Kevin Samuels, and that's it.
The fuck? Some weird ass.
Is he
Yo,
coming
what
up?
is wrong? I don't know if he. Oh my God. Today is some fucking day. Y'all try to come. Mr. White Woman is God. I sent you an invite. Hurry up.
Why we? Oh my God.
Like,
Boy, come the fuck on.
come on, Mr. White Woman is God. Let's go. Hurry up.
Child. He said in the chat he's trying to come up.
The white woman is God. Oh
That's what
my
she
God.
said.
I can't believe this today. Yo.
Bro, we're not doing. Stop entertaining this shit. I'm really
I'm
not in the
speaking,
mood. Stop
bro.
entertaining it. Stop entertaining. Let's move on.
Fuck.
We're moving on.
Luna. I swear Luna has something to say.
Lunar, are you done? Are you there? You guys don't want Rosie to speak. Am I
I'm
correct?
here.
Okay. What did you have to say?
Okay, so my thing is about this is that he wished death on black women like not that long ago. So it's just I find it funny what we will defend and what we will jump off the porch for and what we won't. I mean, like it's funny when we do that. It really is. I don't understand it.
So when did he say that black women should die?
So he had did it on the live stream. He was saying that black women should go through a dust bowl or dust ball moment. That's famine, that's starvation, that's deprivation, that encompasses death. You would probably die in a dust bowl. He didn't say the white power structure or white women or anybody else. Specifically, black women
Right.
needed to
Let's
go through
go
that.
back. Let's go back. What specifically did he say? A dust bowl? Say that again.
Yeah, dust bowl. Dust bowl. I think.
He said that the black woman would die in a dust bowl.
No, that we needed to go through a dust bowl. That we needed to suffer one.
Okay.
He said that.
You
So
you know what interpretation is, right?
Child.
Hold on. You know interpretation, right?
What
Luna?
a okay, yeah.
When we hear things, we got to be able to interpret what is meant, right? Not everything is said is meant to take in literal context, right? I never saw the video, but I'm pretty sure he's not saying the women have to die off, right? He's probably referring, like I
Then
said,
what are you?
I'm only. It's
How?
only.
What else is that then? What
Can you
else
give
is
us
that?
what?
How else
Let's
are you supposed to
send
take
us
that?
send us the clip.
I was gonna say because it's
Send us
no
the
I
point
clip.
in us
actually know
debating
that.
it and we haven't heard it. So I would like to hear the clip.
I actually heard the clip that she's talking about. But go ahead, sis.
That was really all I had to say. It's just we didn't jump off the porch then, but now we will for him.
Okay.
Hold
So
on.
let's go
Raquel.
about this clip that you
Raquel, hold
go
on.
ahead.
But before you go, was there any other than that, was there anything else that he said that was negative to black women?
Yeah, it was quite a bit, but I like.
Okay, what's the next one?
Okay, so it was alive just maybe a month ago. He had a woman on the stage or interviewing her, and the conversation came up if your child or your daughter, if you was in a relationship and she came to you and said that the man that you were with were touching her, it was the energy was pretty much fuck them kids if you want a man. That he said that it was kind of like pro pedophile for a good 20 minutes of that video.
Wait, hold on. I don't need your interpretation. I want you to tell us what he said.
No, the whole I'm telling you the entire conversation, because it was like it was just her. Like the whole entire interview was just her, and he was pretty much saying that if you have a man and he's high value, kids lie about, I guess, men touching them. So you're gonna jump off the porch for your kid just because she told you that she got touched.
Okay, is that true? If a man goes into a relationship with a woman that already has kids, is it possible that the kids could lie on that man?
Statistically, kids
Is
don't
it
tell
is it
enough.
is it possible that the kids could lie on that man?
Sure, anything is possible, but that's
Okay,
not what's probable. Like that's not what statistics states.
What's the percent?
it's not probable. It's not probable that a kid could lie.
I'm not saying that it's not probable.
That's
I'm
what you
saying it
just.
don't happen. Not
That's all
like
right.
that.
What's the percentage of women who enter a relationship that already have kids that put their man over their kids?
Shouldn't you? Isn't the kids what's most
I
important?
asked for a percentage. I ain't asked if should you or should not.
I don't have no data right in front of me,
It's
sir. I'm
educated
just
guess,
talking.
sis.
I would say you should do it all. So I should say 100%. That's
Raquel,
my personal opinion. I don't know what the statistic is on that.
so let me ask you this. Well, no, I'm sorry, Raquel. I want you to complete your thought. Well,
Yeah.
before you go there,
He
was there
said
anything? Was there
he's
anything else, Lunar? Anything else that he said?
That was all that I would like to bring up. I think those 2 points are pretty heavy in itself.
Okay, appreciate it.
he
Go ahead,
said that
Raquel.
women had to go through a dick dust bowl. Of course, she would clearly opt out the dick one, aka close your fucking legs.
Right, facts.
Lunar, do you have
AKA
any?
dry them out, starve them out
Never had
till
my
they
mouth
act like they
wet,
got
but
some sense.
okay.
So, Lunar, do you have a problem with women closing their legs?
Look, I don't have nothing to do with that. I never opened mine. I
Oh
just,
shit! You see how women flip and they? You see that? Black women, y'all see that?
how am I flipping?
You see
I'm
how she
telling you what
trying?
I've gone
Hold on,
through.
Lunar. Do you have a problem with black
No,
women
I
closing?
don't, because
Okay,
everybody has been.
now why could you just say that the first time? Because you know it's a problem, and you don't want to look like you are on the opposing side, and that is the problem with black women. You don't want to tell the truth to your homies. You want to let them run around here like all this shit is peaches and cream, and you don't want to keep it funky with them.
Can I say I don't think it's black women. I think it's African Americans. Sorry.
Rosie,
Ma'am,
Oh God, he
ma'am,
cannot wait.
Rosie.
That
ma'am,
Look, all right,
you're
hold
not
on,
you're
hold on,
not
hold
going
on,
to
You're
hold
spend
not
on, hold
doing
on,
that
hold on, hold
tonight.
on, hold on. Everybody mute up. Everybody mute up. Please, if you're not in the U.S., do not come on the stage about U.S. situations. Do not come off your mic about U.S. situation, because when we talk, we're talking about in the Western culture in the United States. We're not making this assumption anymore. We're not talking about women around the world. When we talk about women around the world, we will then state women around the world. But as of right now, take this conversation as a Western world, please and thank you.
I live in America. I'm just saying they're not the only black
Rosie,
people in the world.
Rosie, hold on. I got
You
it.
about to sit in the
Rosie,
goo.
Rosie. I told you. Hold on,
You're saying
Trini.
that a black
Rosie.
woman. I'm fed up.
Hold on, Trini. I got you. Rosie, respectfully, sis, it's not the conversation for you. We're gonna leave you up here, but if you're gonna interject and try to force people to change the way they talk where they live, that's not a good vibe. So you can hang up here, but the next one you're gonna have to go to the crowd. So Luna,
Okay, I apologize.
it's all love. It's all love. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Luna, you want to know what's kind of disturbing about what you just did? You came up here and you spoke to all of us. Okay, well, you know what? Let me not make an assumption. Let me ask you this. Did you miss the dick part in the
Yeah, I did.
action?
I'll admit I missed that part. I didn't hear that part.
Okay, so did you? No, okay, so let's test your honestometer, your honest meter. Did you purposely leave out the dick part, or did you really
No, I
not do it?
never heard that dick part. Never did.
Okay, all right, I appreciate that. All right, what was number 2?
As far as the conversation that they had last month.
Yeah.
Okay, the conversation that they had last month, and I don't even know if it was last month. It might have been a couple of weeks ago. Basically, the conversation was if your daughter came to you with allegations of sexual assault because you're with a high value man, I guess in the long run, you're supposed to pick that man over that child because children have the possibility to lie.
And you're saying that's what Kevin Samuels insinuated?
Yes, that was the entire 20-minute conversation.
Do you know? Okay. Did you watch the whole video or you watched the
I
20
watched it, nope, full back to front.
Okay. Do you recall? I'd like to hear the video myself because I've heard Kevin Samuels bring up this. I was about to say use case like I'm at work. I've heard Kevin Samuels bring up this analogy quite a few times, and he's never told women that they would have to side on the side of the high value men. It was always, what does the high value man have to lose when he finds himself in that situation? Because his own kids have a lower likelihood and a lower probability to utter that same message because it's his kids versus a high value man. So if you can help us find the video, because sometimes you miss words and we want to make sure we get the entire message, and we'll pin it to the top.
I'll be back.
So, thank you, Sword, because you have patience. Anyone else want to misinterpret what Kevin Samuel says so they can justify hoeing around? Anyone else?
I found the clip. I'm watching it now.
Thank you.
This is the perfect time to ask: if black men can't correct women, who can?
No one.
Lunar, I'd like for you to take that question.
What was the question?
Savage.
If black men can't correct black women, who can?
Okay, so why does everything have to be about a correction? Maybe help, yeah, but
Oh
it's
my God!
Let's roll with it.
Oh my God!
If black men can't help black women, who can?
no one is denying help. It's the way that you say
Oh my
things.
goodness.
It's the way
Lunar,
that you
we
present
catered,
it.
Lunar, we
Here we
catered
go.
to the word. We catered to the terminology that you want to use. And now the focal point.
Hold on. Let's walk this then. Luna, would you like a black man to protect and provide for you?
Yeah, if we wanted to.
So if I'm protecting you,
did you hear
I
that?
can't correct
Did you hear
you?
that, Savage? If you wanted to.
If I
Because
bro,
most
what?
y'all don't.
You see
I've
that?
been in
All right,
rooms
no,
where
no,
y'all
see,
said
no,
y'all
don't play. See, Luna, do not play these games with me. I asked you a straight question. Do you? Not if he wants. Do you want a black man to protect and provide for you? That is the question. Is it yes or no?
Yeah, sure.
You see?
Yes
she
or
don't
no?
want it. She want to have
Yes
one
or
for
no?
them.
Because now you make it sound like protection is optional, and then you want to like one want to complain later.
Because,
Oh,
wait a
black
minute,
men.
because y'all
Hold,
say that it's
All right, baby.
optional, or y'all say
Hold
that
on.
y'all won't
Lunar,
do
go
it
on
at
mute
all.
for 2
It's all
seconds.
love.
Lunar, mute.
Luna.
It's all love.
No,
Lunar.
wait, hold on. No,
Baby,
I
I'm
got
not
time.
gonna have another woman get you upset.
I know.
My
I
job.
got time though. I got time because I'm really walking this dog. Lunar, yes or no? There's not maybes. There's not if he wants to. Do you want a black man to protect and provide for you? This is not an optional thing. Yes, right?
Yeah.
So if a black man is protecting you, should he not have the option to give you correction? Because at the end of the day, regardless of what you do, you put his life in jeopardy because he has to protect you. So do you think that you should be allowed to be corrected by this black man that's protecting and providing for you?
But how is he correcting? That's the
Oh
question.
my
It's
God.
not about
like protection means correction. Answer the question. Does he have the right to correct you?
Again, how is he
Lunar,
correcting?
look at Source PTR, and then we have this conversation. Does he have the right to protect you? To correct you.
She answered your question, Savage. She's just saying it's conditional. She can be corrected when she.
And you see how crazy that is? You see how crazy that is? A man's life is conditional. That's the wild shit. And then you want to sit here and say that you love black men and black men don't love y'all. But this is it. Black men put their lives on the line all the time, and y'all talk about it's conditional.
Hey Luna, let me ask you a question.
That is wild to me.
I got Alpha, you. Hold on. Let me calm my husband down.
Yeah, I'm about to say I got you, Savage.
Baby, calm down. The only person that should be getting you upset is me. And I don't even do
I'm not upset at her. I'm upset at the fact this is how our women think. Women think black men's lives are optional. It's conditional. It's some shit like Mario Kart where you can get a new life whenever you want to. It's not. Niggas get killed every day protecting women. Niggas in the dirt, niggas in jail, niggas is outside really risking their life, not with just the police, but protect black women. And black women want to sit on the stage and say they're not protected. They so fucking protected, they can't see when they're being protected. That's the fucking problem. And yes, I'm upset. Black men have a right to be upset because it's the bullshit that you want to sit here and spew. But at the end of the day, if black men really took away the protection, guess who's in the fire? Black women. Cut this shit out. This is some bullshit. We've been arguing about this shit for over a year and a half. There's literally no excuses for it now. You no, I have no right to be calm. Because at the end of the day, this is the shit that women really think is okay. It's optional. It works in their mind this way.
Hey,
that
Luna,
shit is fucked up.
Hey Luna, can I ask you a question real quick, Luna? Would it be acceptable for a man who claims that they love you, right? Who is doing certain things for you, is providing for you, but every now and then he beats your ass. Every now and then he slapped you across the wall. Would that be acceptable?
No, that wouldn't be.
Okay. So if we can agree that that's not acceptable, right? Why is it that we as women sometimes think, or black women in particular, that we have a mindset that says it's okay if we disrespect our men some of the time, even if we sugarcoat it in love? Is it okay to still disrespect him? Does it make it more or less disrespect just because I say I love you? And I think that's the point that he's making, is that if I just because I don't say it the right way that you want to hear it, would you rather me say it the right way, or would you rather me save your life in a life or death situation where I don't have enough time to say it the right way? Because sometimes you're going to be in those type of positions with your man where he's not going to be able to say things nicely because he's trying to literally protect you from something that you might not even realize that you're doing. I just go ahead.
And by the way, if you check the chat, all the men that feel like they need to defend you, these are the same niggas that really be out here that's be simping for everything. I'm tired of these niggas that suck on their mother's titties to this day out here talking shit. Shut the fuck up and
Okay,
suck my dick.
I'm saying this, okay? There could be an abusive side between correction. There's a thin line between love and hate. So
You're right.
what your
You're right.
correction could
You're
be
right. You're
could be
right.
somebody
You're
else's
right.
abuse. And
You're
so
right.
when I
You're
asked
right.
you
Yeah,
what
you're
type
right.
of correction, what
You're
type of
right.
correction? That's all I'm
And
saying.
you know what? And you know, I'm glad you said that, because that right there is the type of mindset of a toxic person. If you sit here and you think that when we mention correction and the first thing that come to your mind is abuse, that right
Isn't
there.
that like
Hold on,
domestic?
hold on,
Terminology kind of
hold
sounds
on,
weird.
hold
It's
on,
like slaves.
hold on. Say what?
The
What you say?
terminology kind of makes it seem like y'all are propelling your
Yeah.
woman as
Okay.
slaves.
Yeah,
I thought you was
yeah,
staying on
hostage.
mute. I thought you was
All
staying on
right,
mute.
guys, give me
Why
one
she
mic.
still on the
One
stage?
mic. One
Hold on.
mic.
Let me.
One. I need one mic.
Yo, that's wild. Yo.
My love, I got this,
Nah,
baby.
I'm done, bro.
Oh,
Like
okay.
this is it. Like literally. Like
How
y'all could
is
keep
that
Nah,
toxic
shut
though?
up. You
That
don't
is
care.
something
No,
that
nah.
shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Nah, because this is wild, bro. This is wild. Because this shows me women like to put themselves in fucked up predicaments and want to be bailed out all the fucking time, no matter what the situation is. And like I said, that's cool. That's cool. At this point, I don't give a fuck. Whatever happens, happen. Let this shit play out. I'm ready for this shit to play the fuck out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to what I said. When a woman first thought, when it comes to being corrected, when her first thought is abuse, that tells you exactly where she is. Men, walk the fuck away. Leave her wherever the hell she is. If you can, put a sticky note on her and tell other men to walk the fuck away. That is some toxic shit as to how you're
is
sitting
that
here.
toxic?
How about you shut up? I'm talking.
No,
How
that's
about you
very
shut up? How
disrespectful in
about you?
itself.
I don't care. I don't
It's
care.
disrespectful for you to interrupt a mod.
I don't care. And you know what else is gonna be disrespectful? When that trans woman is slapping the shit out of you and I just walk right by. That's actually very disrespectful. But at that point, black men not gonna give a fuck, because
They
all
already
y'all
said that they not now.
exactly.
I'm confused.
And
Lord, can I
guess
try
what?
something, darling? Can I try something?
No. Her anger is toward black men. That's fine. Let's take it there. Because guess what? At the end of the day, these women walk around here like they can beat niggas' ass. They walk around here like they can fabricate these lies. And it's I find it ironic that you both listened to the same video, and for some reason she didn't recall the word dick. But she wants to come up here and draw an argument and make a stance that Kevin Samuels is saying that all women should die. I find that very ironic. Or as Kevin said, let me relive Kevin Samuels a moment. I find it very rich. I find it very rich
I
that you
love
would
when you
come up
say
here
that.
and you would say that. So, as a result of that, when women lie on black men like that, you deserve to be out here on your own. Protect your goddamn self. It seems like you're doing very well right now, and you don't realize how important protection is until you actually need that shit. So fine, conduct yourself. Business is normal. We gonna protect the women that deserve the protection. And guess what, Lunar? You can't dictate the standards that men create when it comes to the women and the criteria that the women need to meet. You cannot dictate that. Just like you cannot dictate the criteria of a man that has for his wife. You cannot dictate that. So when Kevin Samuel says, hey, fatso, get your ass in the gym, because the man that you want don't want an overweight woman. But you take that offensive when he trying to give you game. But then Kevin Samuel says, hey, you too fucking masculine. Pipe down, because the man you want don't want that. But you find that offensive because you trying to live in your divine femininity and you a Christian and you got saved yesterday. Oh, but wait, when Kevin Samuel says, Why the fuck you dressed that way on YouTube? Oh, well, I can wear what I want. Oh, but when Kevin Samuel say, why the fuck y'all dancing on tables in a black man's restaurant, shaking y'all ass? Don't no other culture do that. But then you don't want to be compared to another culture. And then you got the unmitigated gall to bring your ass on this stage and say, Kevin Samuel said all black women should die. Sister, here's my final words to you. Your name is Lunar Eclipse for a reason. Your ass need to be behind a black man. But if you don't want to get your shit together and get in order, and you want to keep postulating these fabricated stories, then you deserve to be by your goddamn self. And I want you to try that out for the rest of your life and see how that works. Who's next?
Okay, well, do I
So,
ever get a chance to respond? Or
Nope.
yeah, you will. I just
Nope.
want to play this clip. I want to play this clip because we're going to put the proof in the pudding, right? Because, and it's funny because I actually found this clip on another black woman who's criticizing him and try to make it salacious. But even though she's trying to make it even more salacious than it is, she's still not winning because she got to play the full clip, right? So I'm going to go ahead and play the clip since you brought it up. Because y'all got very little. All y'all want to do is say everything that he says that comes out of his mouth is. So we're going to play it.
No, I'm asking because am I right? No, the question is how to make your child an asset to that man. That makes her an okay person. But how can your daughter? And this is a question also all women are going to have to answer for themselves. How are my children benefiting you as my husband?
I never thought about that.
Well, what
would you suggest? I'm just wondering because
I would say it's going to be extremely difficult. But what I would suggest is women who actually think about it from the man's side, understanding that my child today is a liability because it costs. So number one, is she well-mannered, well-behaved, smart, taking care? Does she understand? And do I really believe that you're going to come second to my husband? Is my husband going to come first? Or is it we're a package deal? If you're a package deal, that's no deal. I'll be honest, it's a package deal, that's no deal because let's say you and I were to get married, you got a daughter, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say we have 2 kids together. Mm-hmm. And your child is 5. So 10 years from now, your daughter comes home and said, Kevin touched you, looked at me getting out of the shower. What happens next?
The relationship will have to end.
Huh?
That's not something the relationship would end immediately.
Because your daughter said I looked at her getting out of the shower.
Why would that person even be close to the bathroom to see her?
Okay, let's pause there. Okay, and I don't know if y'all heard that. And actually, let me rewind it because y'all probably missed it.
So 10 years from now, your daughter comes home and said,
you see how she's trying to villainize what's coming out of his mouth?
Kevin touched you, looked at me getting out of the shower. Kevin touched you, looked at me getting out of the shower.
He says verbatim, what would you do as a single mother if your underage daughter, your 5-year-old, told you that Kevin touched her? Then he caught himself mid-sentence because that sounded awful and he realized how bad that sounded. So he caught himself and corrected himself and fixed it, I guess, to say, what would you do if she said I looked at her getting out the shower? And this woman answers without hesitation, like she should, and says, yeah, it would be over. No questions asked. You get kicked to the curb, Dusty, like a good mama bear should do, okay? Let's keep going.
That would be the thing. You have to defend your seed. You have to defend your child.
Mm-hmm. But you also remember, you got 2 of my kids. Mm-hmm. So that means I should never listen to it. That means I should avoid women like you because off the rip, your desire to defend your child blew up. You got 2 of my kids, and off rip, your protective instinct says everything, including those other 2 kids. Do you? No, he said the relationship would have to end. So what would you tell our 2 children?
That's a tough situation.
No, you said relationship would have to end. So
it would have to end because
but
I would tell any of my kids. If I had 3 kids, 1 by someone else and 2 by my.
But what I'm telling you, what I'm saying is what we tell our 2 children.
That their daddy was a molester. You know what she said.
Stated this happened and this is not a comfortable situation and we have to our ways.
You get the fuck out. You can get the fuck out.
Because I'm not the one paying the bill.
No, because you're not taking my kids. See, that's what I mean. Y'all act like y'all got too much power.
It's not power.
First of all, you didn't even act. First off, you didn't even. I just said if she said it. You didn't even question whether or not the claim was there. Because that's your child. That's what I'm saying. Your child can never be an asset to anybody.
Do y'all hear that?
Okay, I think that's.
So he's
Pause
gotta
that.
listen to salacious
Yeah.
sounding here.
Pause it. So lunar eclipse. And if you guys want the chat open, I need 8 more shares. Thank you. 8 more shares. So, and actually, it's funny that you played it because I remember that clip. He was talking about a situation on if, because he was explaining how women with children can be a liability. Do you understand that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Toxic.
So now that you understand, because you got 2 things wrong. I need 1 more share, guys. You got 2 things wrong. He said a dick dust bowl in reference to that women should let penis die from their vaginas, while to try to figure it out. And number 2, he brought up an extreme to show her that a woman with a child is a liability in that case. Where did he advocate for pedophilia?
Okay, so the fact that the conversation even happened, that is what I'm saying. Why did we have to go to the extremes for that conversation?
Ma'am, do you know what lunar eclipse means in spirituality?
Yeah.
You do? Tell me.
Ma'am, oh gosh, right.
Toxic. That's why I said
Tell
no.
me.
Tell you off.
You tell me, because again, to me, it's just another
toxic.
sun in the earth.
It's another sign of what? I'm sorry?
Position of sun and moon. That a conjunction.
Toxic.
A sooner eclipse, that's like endings, faded endings, breakdowns.
You know, she just said a lot there, Raquel. The sun behind the moon. I bet you
Yeah.
see the
I'm
moon in her
sorry.
relationship.
I'm still lost because I'm still trying to find the part where he said black women should die, because that
Hold
was the
on.
first argument that she
I
made.
know, Alpha, I got you. So let me explain the spiritual significance around your name. It happens, eclipses happens through times of chaos. Faded endings, their breakdowns, breakthroughs. Any of that resonate with you?
No, it doesn't.
Huh?
Of course not.
So none of that
okay,
resonates with
I
you.
feel like you're trying to like put me in this box of like a statistic or like, you know.
Ma'am, let me speak.
Toxic.
Because I'm going to teach you how you even brought what you named yourself on this app spiritually. I'm giving you a spiritual lesson.
Toxic.
You named yourself lunar eclipse. An eclipse is where nothing is seen.
Toxic.
An eclipse brings upon chaos.
Toxic.
Endings. Okay? You're supposed to have breakthroughs. It brings breakdowns. So let me explain to you how you just spoke death upon your own life by what you named yourself, darling.
Toxic.
You invite chaos into your own life with the inability on having breakthroughs. I'm going to tell you about yourself today.
Toxic.
A man that you supported a group of women for this man dying, okay, is a man that you lied upon and misquoted twice.
Toxic as fuck.
Then you said that correction can somewhat be abusive. You are the very definition of what you named yourself. Chaos.
As fuck.
Okay, can I speak?
I'm
Nope.
not done.
You paused, so I'm sorry.
This man, where you accused him of promoting pedophilia, and thank you, Mika, for that clip, because I now remember it. This man said, what would you do if, because that does happen in relationships with women that bring their children into other relationships. If you don't know, I can give you a very article where a woman got with a white man and she helped the white man beat their son to death and abandon and mistreat the other two kids. Would you like that article, ma'am?
You can give it to me.
She ain't gonna read it.
If not, you're not going to read it. Don't waste my time, honey. I don't need eclipses in my life.
No, I think that's important.
Okay,
Can you hold on? I ain't finished yet. Raquel, if you can send the article to me and I'll post it to the top. Because according to Lunar, the mere fact that he actually brought up a conversation that should be had between a man and a woman if that woman has kids, she's saying that the conversation should never happen. Imagine that shit. The conversation, what she said is the conversation should never happen. That right there tells you that she does not understand what goes on in a man's head one bit.
Also,
see, that's what I'm saying, because I don't know when I can respond or not. So
You already said
Hold
enough.
on. Look at the link I posted at the top. If anybody remember this interview, they know what I'm talking about. This woman lied on her husband and said and told people that he touched their daughters.
Convinced her own daughters.
Convinced her daughters and made them believe that for 20-something years.
Yes, I remember that. And then she turned, not only that, but she turned the daughters against him for years. And the daughters grew up to
it goes even worse. It goes even worse. The daughters believed it. The community believed it. People at his job believed it. Bro, this man's name was marked for years. And then she gonna come on TV saying that she lied. Bro, do you understand how devious some of you are? And y'all still...
Listen, she never admitted that she lied.
No, she did.
No. What happened was they did a lie detector test, and the test put her on blast. She was still standing with that lie that they abused, that he abused the daughters. It wasn't until the results came back, and then she finally admitted, maybe I got my wires crossed, or maybe I got it misunderstood. But it wasn't until the results came back that she admitted the truth. But she stayed with that lie the whole time.
Exactly, but even goes to the fact that just now Luna stayed with her lie about what she said in the interview, and we played it. We played it here.
And you know what's worse?
This is crazy.
You want to know what's worse too, Savage? Is the fact that in that video, the mother was still mad at the father, and she told the father, "You should have fought harder." After all that shit, she still said, "You should have fought harder." That's exactly what this woman is doing on stage right now.
And then she did a half-assed apology.
Stop trying to force shit down my throat, and I haven't, come on now. And then I can't never say anything in between because somebody's always talking.
What you need to say? What would you?
Okay, can I say it or
what would you?
Hold on, Sword. Let her get it out. Let her get a good 2 minutes. Let her get a good 2 minutes out. Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Luna.
Okay, thank you. So what I'm saying is,
make it
as far as the correctiveness, you can look at the DV rates in this community. So I mean, I think it's kind of unfair that we can't question what type of
I'm
One
gonna
sec,
let you go.
Mika, get this.
Hold on,
Mika,
just
get
a
the
second.
statistics for the
Hold
domestic violence, please.
I literally have. It's crazy how life works. I literally have a Kevin Samuels snippet from him talking about domestic violence. That's crazy. Waiting to be played. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, Lunar. You got it.
Okay, so the statistics from the article says that we're the highest rates of DV. So when you say correction, I think it's only fair for me to ask you what kind of correction, because again, you can have some good intentions or you can have some bad ones. So I don't know how it's so out of this world for me to ask or question, what do you have in store for me?
Okay.
Secondly,
So hold on. Let's pause right there for a second. What do you think I'm talking about? You think
I
I'm
don't
talking
know
about
because I don't know you, and I can't for sure tell what any man would want to do or what he means until he do it.
So let's pause right there. This goes back to exactly what I said. Toxic. If you are having a conversation with somebody and you think for a second that they are actually talking about abuse, or they could have the potential to be talking about abuse, that says exactly how you think.
That there are situations in this world that happen in abuse, that like abuse don't happen is what you kind of what I'm
You
getting
are a
from.
pessimist.
Hold on. I got you, Mika. So let me ask you this, Lunar. Have you ever talked to a man about sex?
No, I haven't. I don't do that.
You've never
What?
talked to a
I've
man.
never had sex, so I
You've
guess
never.
like
Hold on. You've never talked to a man about sex.
no, because I never had it.
Have you ever talked to a woman about sex?
Sure.
Okay. Don't you know that women rape women?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yes.
Okay. Do you take that same position with women?
I know that one is more likely than the other, but I understand also that that
Do you
situation
take the
happens.
same
So yeah,
position
I
with
think
women?
yes. You should be cautious of everybody. I got that.
So what was the question that you asked that woman before y'all started talking about sex?
It wasn't in a sexual nature. It was like it wasn't begetting or going or leading to sex. It was just about a sex conversation. Yes, I understand women can rape. I understand men can rape.
Wait,
I
what?
understand.
Hold on, slow down. What was the question that you asked that woman before?
It wasn't really a question. It was just a general conversation on sex. And it
Okay.
was like something happened and we had a conversation about it.
So you didn't ask them you didn't ask her any type of protective question just to make sure that the grass was green?
Again, this was not a sexual relationship. I wouldn't have had to ask her.
And we are not in an abusive relationship because you just said you don't know me. So you had to make sure that I was coming to this conversation with good faith. So what I'm asking you is, do you keep that same practice across the board? So with this lady that you talked to in a conversation that you guys were talking about sex, did you ask any clarifying questions just to make sure that she came to the conversation in good faith?
Okay, I'm saying that there was no need for clarification.
I think the answer is either yes or no.
Okay, no, I guess because again, I wasn't
Exactly. So can you please just answer the question and the question only? I'll repeat it one more time, one more again, because I'm from the South and I got but a third grade education. When you had this conversation with this woman about sex, did you ask any clarifying questions to confirm that she was coming to the conversation in good faith, yes or no?
No, I guess. No.
No, I guess. Okay.
Because I'm
All right.
telling you that it
Sword, I
wasn't
have a
about
question.
the
Lunar, be quiet for a second. Sword, I have a question.
Yes.
Not for you.
Okay.
Lunar, how old are you?
21.
21. Looking at your profile, You seem to be very into spirituality, and I didn't know that. You seem to be, you're Pisces, you're into tarot cards. But I also noticed the rooms that you frequent. So I'm going to assume that you're spiritual. Am I correct?
Sure, yeah.
Black men don't protect, defend random women. The Owl's Den.
Mm-hmm.
All black men are beneath black women. Channeling tarot, oracle card reading. Okay. So you're a Pisces, am I correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you know that Pisces have a tendency to be delusional and make up stories in their head?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, you know that.
Yeah, but again, I wish you would
Ma'am,
stop
I'm
being
not
applied to
done.
that.
From a spiritualist to another one, I suggest you shut the fuck up and listen.
There you go with the disrespect, and I'm not being
And
disrespectful. Like, seriously, it's like I can't. That's crazy.
Listen.
No, I'm done. We're not going back and forth with Luna today. We're done. She's 21. She's delusional. She doesn't like taking direct yes or no questions. I'm not tap dancing. We're not at the club. We're not dancing around questions. No, we're not. We're not doing it anymore. We did it for about an hour and a half.
That's the spanking that Luna needed, baby. She's a young one.
She needed that.
That's cool, but it's at this point, it's like beating up on an ant, bro. I don't have the energy for it.
She's young. She needs to hear this.
She can listen from the goo. She's been in multiple rooms. You just read out all the rooms that be beat that give women the exact knowledge they need. She knows what she doing. She knows.
You know what she need to hear? And this came straight from Swordfish. At 21, this is her perspective on men at 21 years old. I guarantee you, she hadn't read a book about history. She don't know shit. But I bet you she got the feminists all up in her ass and the whole nine. So you hear
Wait,
this?
hold on. Let's take a time out. I'm tired by saying, oh, she's 21. Bro, we have dumbed down the age on when people should be actual fucking adults to so far back where 21 is now still a baby. What the fuck are we talking about? Niggas at 21 a few years ago had their own shit, had families. So fuck is y'all talking about? She's just 21. Stop babying people. This is why we are so behind, because we want to coddle motherfuckers in the age of 21. No, that makes no fucking sense. This is why she thinks the way she thinks, because everybody is coddling her. No, fuck that, bro.
Yep. You know what's funny about that? In the year 1950, the average marital rate for black people was 20. In 1950. Oh, go ahead. Sir.
And let's be real. At 21, a lot of these women be talking to y'all just like niggas in a barbershop. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody about talking like she's 21, she's young. No, 21 is a grown-ass age. 21 people are out of college. That is a grown-ass age. You're really dealing with life. This is a life thing. This is not no more games. We're not in high school. We're not shooting the shit no more. This is real shit. At 21, she's had this mentality. That means she's out there interacting with people with the same mentality. Do you understand how she's fucking up either other people's lives or her own self? That's very dangerous for people to be saying, oh, well, she just got 21 years of... Bro, 21 years of experience now is a whole lot of shit, because kids are getting a whole lot of things at age 21, 16, and 17. We know motherfuckers that have been baby mamas from 17 years old. Let's cut it out.
21 is not going to stop men from chewing her up and spitting her the fuck out either. So when y'all are mentioning the fact that she's 21,
Oni, do not put on that cape right now. Do not put on that cape right now, Oni. This is not the stage right now.
Has that happened to her? Has she been through any trauma that she's afraid of?
Well, at the rate she's going.
Again. At the way she's going, she's creating her own trauma. Nobody's going to give her trauma. She's creating her own trauma.
And we got to stop that, man. Just because some people come up here with that bullshit don't mean they went through no trauma. People just I got you, Oni. I know you was coming in good faith, but well, hell, you gotta ask her. She willing to talk in the chat. But as far as all that trauma, listen, that we are allergic to the word trauma. That shit don't exist. Black people want to hide behind trauma. You want to toughen up.
And you know what? Right? I need Bobby to get to the stage, because this is the crazy thing, and this is how effective women are, and it's kind of fucking dangerous, because y'all quick to correct men, but y'all can't correct each other, and that shit's fucking y'all up. Because y'all own friends will fuck you over, and you can't even see that shit. Bobby, please come to the stage and talk. Because you talking a lot in the chat, and that's cool. We're going to give you the stage to talk up here. Please.
Is Bobby a man or a woman?
She's a woman.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what. I'm telling you, pretty soon.
I'm whatever I want to be.
The rubber finna... Huh?
Oh, Lord.
Say it again?
You asked if Bobby is a man or whatever. I said I'm whatever I want to be.
Okay, so you're trans?
I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you said. Say it again?
Clearly, she's a fucking dragon.
We've had
whatever.
rooms. Can we get back control of this room?
Yeah, I know.
Bobby,
and that's
Bobby
what...
is a troll. It doesn't matter what she says in the room. We literally have had, I remember we had her on the stage. Oh my gosh. I had to be months ago.
Nah, but Mika, I got to do one thing. I'm sorry, because they're not going to disrespect my husband. I'm sorry. Nah.
No, Raquel, it's cool. Bobby just mad because she get nutted on and nobody's trying to marry her. It's cool. We leave it alone. It's all right. She's a cum dumpster. We're going to leave her in the group to look at everybody. We're not doing that.
Hey. Listen.
All right, see, before you go, I need to tell this Spooner girl.
Hold on.
No,
Rock,
it's going to leave
stop.
my
No, stop.
I got
oh my God.
Rock. What did I
Stop.
say? Come on, Rock. Come on.
Listen. And no pun, no laughter, of course, Diego is the queen of disgusting. Of saying the word, but I've never felt more disgusting or disgusted with people that look like me in a very long time, bro. I come on this motherfucking application every single motherfucking day to at least edify somebody and to teach someone else. Whether you like the man or didn't like the man and shit like that, whatever. But at least he tried some shit. How many of y'all motherfuckers try some shit every single day? Something that you know that maybe people won't appreciate or people won't notice about you. But at least you try to make the world someplace a little bit better. You want to know what I come on this app and see us doing? The same shit that I see this girl Bobby did and us reacting to it. I'm done. It's fucking disgusting. It's fucking tiring.
Thank you. So Lunar,
I'm not done. I'm not done. Save your energy. They're still gonna do it. I really hope that a lot of you guys wake up to what the fuck is going on in our community. I really hope that you understand that kids are in fucking jeopardy. I really hope that the way that we act on this motherfucking app does not resemble what Black excellence that y'all talk about is supposed to be. I really hope that we wake up. Because I'm telling you, this is dangerous. That we can celebrate the death of a Black man. At that point, this Black Lives Matter bullshit that y'all like to come up with and how we need to be together, done. I don't want to fucking hear it no more. Y'all cap. Do not give a fuck about it. Don't say it on this stage. I don't care what it is. You guys do not care. We argue, and I'm putting myself into it too. All of us argue on this goddamn stage 2 fucking years, and none of us have a fucking solution to what the fuck we talking about. None of us. We should all be a fucking shame of ourselves. Rock, go ahead. Y'all got it.
So what I wanted to point out is that the entire time Sword and Savage was speaking, you had a woman who was literally, because no one talks about how women can be predators, right? And it was interesting how she thought the worst of Black men, but you have this transgender or lesbian kind of fueling her because she's sexually prepping and preying on you. But you didn't see that, did you, Lunar? You didn't see that. You didn't see that she was preying on you. No. So you here thinking that you can trust other women, and you had a woman in the chat just egging you on to bash Black men and egging you on and egging you on. But meanwhile, the entire time, her ass is prepping you so she can take advantage of you sexually. How interesting. How interesting. And then you're going to cry and then ask for the protection of Black men when you thought the worst of them because you had this fake sisterhood from a woman in the crowd that's probably prepping you to prey on you.
Toxic.
That's fucking interesting. That's the point I wanted to make.
Toxic.
And no one saw that. You came here and you accused a brother of mine who's a married man and just wants to protect you. And you automatically thought he would abuse you. And your biggest cheerleader in the chat, who was disrespecting my husband, bashing Black men with you, saying that they can't be leaders, is the same woman prepping you to take advantage of you. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Toxic.
Toxic.
Wow, you really did earn your name of lunar eclipse. Because in life, baby, my 21-year-old delusional Pisces, you have a long head, like a long road. You better start reading your cards, honey, because you're creating your own trauma. Because you don't know how to trust. And you think the worst in people. And the reason why you think the worst of people is because you think the worst of yourself. Mika, you can play the clip now. Fuck out of here.
Yo, this girl is 21 years old. She ain't read a goddamn book.
Then she gonna name her name Chaos.
And then we got Bobby Gaga. Who? Bobby Gaga. Normally when you
Bobby.
Sword, we're not responding back to Bobby.
Oh,
Brown.
okay. All right. My bad. Yeah.
Go ahead, Rico, play.
Oh shit, Zoe in the building.
We need that laugh. Go ahead, Zoe.
Oh man.
Zoe, you better come with the epic coming line. Zoe, are you there?
He warming up.
We got some more folks on the stage. I think this is a good opportunity for a reset.
Can't speak right now.
I want to give a shout out to Diego. Diego, you out there? Oh, no, don't.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right. You up for a reset?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm good. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, great. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gowns of the Empathizer. If you haven't already, hit that little green house so that you can be a part of future discussions. This evening's topic is Black women are demonic and speak death upon Black men. If you're in the audience and you would like to get on stage, please feel free to raise your hand. Hand raising is actually limited to club members, so make sure that you hit the greenhouse, refresh your page, PTR, and then you should see the little hand thing to allow you on stage. If you're unable to speak at this time, please feel free to utilize the chat. We are going to ask you guys to go ahead and share the room so that we can add more people to the conversation and keep it flowing. A few ground rules. We like to respect the one mic policy, which just basically means that if someone is speaking, please don't jump in with any ad libs or commentary. Please let the person fully finish their thought before you respond. However, if you are speaking and you are interrupted by a moderator, please understand that the goal is not to be disrespectful. We are simply just trying to make sure that we are navigating the conversation a certain way. A lot of y'all are long-winded and add a little bit too much nuance when answering direct questions. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and direct the mic over to Raquel. And please do not forget to go ahead and share the room because we will shut down the chat. Raquel, it's on you.
Zoe, are you ready? If not, Mika, it's on you. Mika, you there?
Mika said she was going to sleep in the back channel.
Oh, okay. I want to get some feedback from some of the fellas in here, man. I want to kick it over to the fellas for a second. I know my brother Trini on the stage. We got Ether. Shout out to Ether, Chris, Oni, Chops. But boy, Chops done pulled up, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hope all is well out there. And then we're gonna kick it back to the sisters. So I wanna get y'all feedback, man. What, Trini, you still there? Trini has done passed out. Ether, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't got much to say, gang. I ain't even gonna hold you.
I appreciate it, brother. Chris, you there?
Yeah, I just want to say the disrespect I seen today on Clubhouse. It's crazy. I might just log out that app, but go ahead.
Cool. Oni?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not surprised from anything that I've seen from these, to be honest with you, these evil people. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I understand if you first hear a person like Kevin Samuel and you're a woman and the first reaction you have, I understand that, but most reasonable people see that he's actually a productive human being. My whole thing is that, let's take like Kevin Samuel's equivalent, like let's say like a Cynthia G. Like if Cynthia G died, I can't imagine a scenario where men would publicly be like, yeah, that hairhead hoogling, yeah, she dead. Like, this is not something, and this is a very, very big loss. And if any woman listening to the sound of my voice who doesn't like Kevin Samuels thinks that this is like the death of a leader or something, like this is like, oh, like you guys get a new leader, like this is what you guys get, whatever. I think that would be way better. I think that right now, in terms of the manosphere and like red pill rage and quote unquote incel energy, all that shit is going to be amplified if this nigga Kevin Samuels is dead. Black women better hope that he's alive, because if he's not alive, then all of the accountability, all of the rhetoric is going to be amplified even more. And niggas really not going to move off the square now, especially when he's talking to the dead man. So
I think it was confirmed that he did in fact pass.
Yeah. Kia, come to the stage. I'm gonna send you an invite. Let's talk about this. Come to the stage.
Who you talking about, Savage?
I said I want Kia to come to the stage. Come up. Cause this is not the first, but this is the second time you come into one of our rooms halfway through and make an assumption and don't know what the topic is about or how we even got here. So come to the stage. Let's really talk about it. What's on your mind? Because I don't understand. Like, this is the crazy thing, because you come in this room ready to play defense and don't even know how we got to this room, right? But there was thousands of room in the hallway where women were proud that this man died. Not even about the rhetoric. I don't really care about the rhetoric, but the fact that this man died, but you come in here talking about showing hate for black women. Yo, this is the buffoonery I be talking about. This is buffoonery. Black men's lives are really expendable at the hands of black women. Because instead of coming in here and actually sitting down to listen, to see what this conversation about, you want to make your own accusation. And this is not the first, but this is not even the first. This is probably the third time you've done it. Sick and tired of it. Don't come in a conversation halfway and make accusations that you can't put no basis to. Thank you. If you're not gonna come up here.
Hey, you know what's my favorite question that I've heard today? My favorite question is, well, what did he do? He really do? I mean, what did he really do? And as Black men, we are literally, we are the one social group that has the least amount of power, at least in this country, even compared to the women. And when you have a person who's made mainstream a social group who's literally the most vulnerable, the least catered to, Black men literally have no voice and no media. And you have a man who made Black male media marketable, mainstream, so men have a place to come together and speak our mind and be heard and have our quote unquote emotions validated. See, the reason why a lot of women don't feel like this is a big deal is because they're not men. That's really the only reason. Just like a lot of like things that women go through, a lot of men don't readily identify with, even though I do believe that men cater, kind of pay attention to what women go through more than vice versa. But that's the thing. Like, it's really crazy what we're doing to ourselves. Like, we have a whole entire man who one of the most, literally, Black men are we have no fucking power, at least when it comes to the media. We don't control our music. We don't control our culture. The one person who's controlling our image, the one person, he dies today, right? A Black man. We we're gonna march for, we march for Black men when they're dead, and those are people who are accused of committing a crime. But when we have productive men who are put together and then they die, and then this is the response that's given, and then women come off their ass and say, what did he even do anyway? He didn't do anything for you. That's the reason why you're not paying attention. I'm selfish too, but when I'm being selfish, I'm being selfish. I know that, but you can't be selfish and an asshole and act like you're not being that, and then ask these questions. What did he even do? Like, he's not an important person. He's changed the conversation of the entire culture. I remember Clubhouse before Kevin Samuel became super big. It was basically like Twitter, basically. Now this shit is getting more balanced. Now you're hearing both sides. Why do women want to be in a vacuum, just hear themselves talk? Other people exist. Other people's feelings matter too. Men's feelings actually matter too. Who would have thought?
Here's my issue. And when people think of demons, people don't understand that, soul suckers, the ability to speak death or life into the spirit of people. And today, this room has shown that these women who have been on this app celebrating this man's death, no one cares if you didn't shed a tear for him. I didn't shed a tear. But they literally went out their way to celebrate him. And I've heard women say, good, because I wished death on him. I wished him dead. They went out their way.
Hey, Rock, I mean, these women are killing their own kids. Well, you think they care about a 50-year-old man? Like, what are we talking about, man?
They come on here and and this room was created because they were, was this room created? We were in another room, 5, 6, 7 women wishing Black men would die. They were happy that Kevin Samuels died. They're going to go out and celebrate. They're going to get on white dick. This is what they said. Black women should abort Black sons. Listen to this. Black women should abort Black sons. All these women in the chat. This is what they stand for. As they were celebrating the
I
death
just
of him.
hope everyone is having a beautiful
Hold on, Mike.
day.
Hey, Mac. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Mute, Mac. As they were celebrating the death of this man, these same women, all these chat warriors, are the same women that support the women that Black women should abort their Black sons. And I'm looking at my son. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit, when it comes from people that look like you, when it comes from women that look demonic, you can tell women to abort your Black sons. If that's not demonic, I don't know what is. These women on here, all caping for each other, are telling you guys that you guys should have never been born. That your mother should have aborted you. And we're going to sit here and we're going to pretend that's not some demonic shit. Whether it's just an app or not, we have sons. Some of you men on here have sons. And these women in the chats are going from room to room and saying that they should be aborted. And that this Black man, I'm glad that he's dead. I'm going to celebrate it. And instead of, and they're just stuck on the room title. And you guys are going to sit here and tell me that's not some demon shit? That's what you're going to tell me? As a mother? As fathers? That's what we're going to sit here and say? Y'all going to tell me these women that don't say that are not demons? They don't have a demonic spirit? That shit is crazy.
I mean, I feel like in our society, like just the way that shit is set up, it's so easy to see when a man is being evil. When men are evil, aggression, envy, destruction. It's very, very, very easy to see when a man is going too far. It's actually kind of easy to check him. But when women have that same element, women express violence in a very, very different way. It's very insidious, and it's sometimes it's hard to get a hold of if you're sheepish about it. But this it's literally violence. Both sexes are capable of violence. They just express it in different ways. These low value women who are on this app causing chaos and destruction and basically the way that they're living their life is the same thing that they're projecting onto everybody else. Yet those unhappy, miserable people, yet they're never going to find peace and solace. And it's really just a shame, man. It's fucking a shame. And my whole thing is that, like, there's a saying, a society is basically based on the moral position of their women. And I mean, if we live in a society where I know this has nothing to do with abortion, but like we have a society where we can kill our children, we can kill our unborn babies, and to even question that, if you question that, then you're against women's rights. If you question that, then you're a misogynist. Killing children. If women can kill their own children, then why do they give a fuck about a 50-year-old man?
We're not even talking about abortions or women that there's women running around this app Women running around this app, not only celebrating the death of a Black man. Again, I'm not telling you to shed a tear or go out and buy this man flowers. He didn't affect my life. The act of the celebration is what's getting to me. And those same women that are celebrating the death of this man is the same women who are advocating for other Black women to abort, not their babies. They're telling other women to abort their Black sons. Do you understand what I'm saying, Oni?
I understand exactly what you're saying, and it sounds like exactly something that they, yeah. I see what you're saying.
So I'm going to make a vow today. I'm going to work with women who want to be worked with. Sword, hear my vow. I'm going to work with women who want to be worked with. I will no longer okay, deal with women who advocate for the death of Black men and the death of Black babies. I will no longer do it. Okay? I will no longer allow them in my space. This was the only time I allowed these semen demons in my space. Today's the last day that I will allow these semen demons, demonic, just disgusting spawns of the devil in my space. And the women who are actually divine and want to reach their divine femininity, I will focus my attention on them. The women that, listen to my words, the women that advocate for the death of Black babies and the women that go out their way to celebrate men dying are no longer allowed in any of the spaces that I run. And if you guys choose to entertain them, that's on you. It's 2 minutes to 12. This starts at 12 o'clock. I will no longer allow these women in my spaces. That's some demonic shit.
I'm gonna make a vow too, Rock. I'm gonna make a vow as well, since we're making vows today. I'm gonna make a vow. I'm going to treat women like they're not children, like they're actually adults that have discernment, common sense, reasoning, intellectual prowess, range. I'm gonna treat women like they're individual from this point on. I'm not gonna benefit of the doubt out of my mind. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody. I'm not gonna, but nope, out of my mind. Nope, done. Can't do it. Can't. The blatant disregard for anyone who's not yourself is disgusting.
Would you call that resting in your masculinity?
I think I'm
Mods,
just fed up at this point.
Mods, it is 12 o'clock. Start removing the the demonic women. If you can, start moving them. Start removing them. Remove all the demons. Perform an exorcism. Remove them. I'll do one better. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 8:45. I'm closing this room down. Have a great night.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise and glory to Yahweh. Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah. Let me get myself together right quick. Hold on. Give me a second. So make sure everything is in a spurt. All right. Hold on. Yeah. All right. In closing. Oh, man. I was on their second live stream on Clubhouse at work today for doing work for real. And it was good conversations going on. And I got to salute the sister at the end of the day, the sister that stood up for righteousness, man, according to the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? The scripture tell you not to rejoice over the fall or the death of your greatest enemy. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to read a couple of these scriptures before I decide to end this live. But I'm going to address this personally as I am on my Facebook. This shows you the hatred of our people towards us as men. You know what I'm saying? And the woman always cried and talk about we hate them. Well, we just got all the proof how much y'all hate us. There's nothing you can say now. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing. A black man must bow down to the woman and be in silence. Ecclesiasticus. I think this whole thing is taking me all out of the camera worlds. Okay, hold up. Let me take this off right quick. Let me take this off so I can be seen. Virtual background. Let me put a brick back here. Can't see us down me in the brick worlds. Hold up. Okay, let me go like this. All right, I think y'all can see me in the brick world. Okay, hey. Right? So, okay, it's much better. Okay, cool. So, Ecclesiastes 8:7, rejoice not over thy greatest enemy being dead, but remember, we die all. Usually your enemy is somebody that's close to you, that you personally know. Do you know Kevin Samuels personally? Is he a part of your everyday life? Ecclesiastes 38:22, remember my judgment, for thine also shall be so, yesterday for me and today for thee. I see various posts of so-called Israelite women going at this man as if he's speaking directly to them, but obviously he is. You understand that? Listen, brothers, I'm going to say this, man. These black women are about to be destroyed. The Israelite women, the so-called black women, they're going to be destroyed. The Most High works are marvelous. And it was an Israelite man by the name of Kevin Samuels. The Most High rose up to bring forth truth to the black woman. And the beautiful thing is that he brought him to point out things to black men. And then the exposure of him addressing the black woman went out the stratosphere. And now all the black women that sit there and lie and bullshit and double talk and is the tool of Satan have exposed themselves. We cannot have mercy on these wicked ass sisters, man. Black women. Real talk, bro. If they're not going to bow down to the word of Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahushua and submit, fuck them. Straight like that. Fuck them. And you know what's going to happen? The jakes that's not Bashim Mashiach Yahushua, they're going to do just that and continue to do just that. And when shit get crazy out here, as it should and as it would, we not protecting your asses. We not protecting you. I'm not protecting you. Only goddamn way you gonna be protected if you have been bowing down to Yahweh Bashim and Mashiach Yahushua. We don't need these semen demons, like the sister said. Just like the tribe of Benjamin, when they went to war, we made a vow that we wouldn't even give them none of our daughters. We can always repopulate the nation through other wombs and bring forth Israelite children. We don't need the semen demons and the rebellious Eves. We don't. And I'm saying this. I don't care what none of you people say. Prove me wrong. I'm a part of this nation. I'm a part of black people. This is the nation that I'm a part of. I rebuke that shit, man. This shit crazy. Whenever did black men go out like that and rejoice over a woman dying out here? Y'all demonize us even more. But you know what? Judgment is coming to the black woman. Serious judgment is coming. You can think it's a game. You can laugh and joke. You can not give a fuck. And shameful to you, sisters that call yourself Israelites. We need to share every picture of every last sister that has rejoiced, put up posts, said everything negative about this man. These women, you should never marry. You shouldn't talk to them. You shouldn't give them no time of day. Leave they black, dynamic, goddamn asses right there to goddamn fade away in the goddamn pits of hell that they in. I don't give a shit about you semen demons. Y'all wicked as hell. Scripture says all wickedness but little to the wickedness of a woman. It also said, as mouth is the clothes, so is wickedness to a woman. Get mad at Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahushua, man. Out of 1,000 women, you have not found one to be upright. Now what? And you're showing this shit. You're not a Proverbs 31 woman. A Proverbs 31 woman is married. First of all. So if you're trying to be a Proverbs 31 woman, you should be molding yourself as a Proverbs 31 woman. So when you get with a man of Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahushua, your children will call you blessed, and your husband will call you blessed. He will sit among the elders and praise you. We are finished, black man. Israelite man. These Jezebels, these feminists, wicked witches and demons and warlocks and she-rocks or whatever the hell you want to call them. They're all amongst us. The Bible tells you that these women will hate us. Does it say the man will hate the woman? Yes, it will hate the woman too. That's why we know we the children of Israel. So I hope y'all enjoyed this presentation. Shout out to the sister that was in that presentation, man, that stood up. And they're not even in the truth. What you call the truth. And you got these demons. These goddamn demons. Let me name them. Let me name these goddamn demons and Beelzebubs from hell. Right? And you Negroes are, man, we gonna have to get ourselves together, man. For real, for real. Nisha, tribe of Judah. Devil. Devil. Nisha, tribe of Judah. Shayada, Israel. Shayada, Israel. Demon. Talking about your Israel. Let me get some more of these damn demons, yeah. Let me go over here. These niggas is demons, dog. Real talk. Sitting up there with Jews on. Talk about she Israel is a damn straight demon. No shame to sit out there and speak against men. Where did the women went to speak against men in the script? Unless there was a demon. Christina Carton, you a demon. Deshaw, you a demon, a brother. Oh, he just left. Royetta Lucilia Holmes. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get to the sister that's got Israel on it. Deshaw Yisrael, man, we have to talk, dog. Real talk, man. That shit is effeminate, man. Judgment from the Most High. That's simple. We already know the Most High. That's judgment. The death is a judgment. It came because our father Adam, Eve went the fuck off and seduced Adam. And that was the judgment for all mankind through Adam and Eve. So you saying that, but your ass, when you die, then we gonna say judgment for your ass. Dumb. Shh. Isaiah 52, 1-2. Stupid. James Israel. I saw this last night. Just reading the comments, had tripping. I don't really know the guy, but the very little I do is he came off as a male chauvinist. See that? Semperlites. You don't know the guy, but you talking a whole lot of shit. I'm embarrassed, man, to be called an Israelite, man. Be a part of this nation. Zion Walia Israel. Michelle Prairie says he was very much problematic. Zion Walia Israel could cut their ass. Only out of control women will rejoice to such. A shameless woman should be counted as a dog, all praise. And then Nisha the demon gonna say, I am no rejoice, but you can tell those lies to yourself that help you sleep at night. Peace. You can continue to be the footstool on your own post. Be good. Go be a good, obedient dog that way. And got the fucking nerve to talk about she an Israelite. This Nashisha tribe of Judah. Got the fucking nerve, man. That girl is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Nashisha tribe of Judah. That's why I say majority of you women ain't about the fucking truth, man. Real talk. She up there, oh, this ass kissing you're doing, but they still don't want you. Still haven't picked you. Look at that. These are demons, like the woman said, semen demons. You need to learn your place, female. You're dismissed. No need to replay. I guess that's a brother, Zion. Let me see. Yeah, he's no, that's a sister. Yeah, of IUIC. All praise. And enough of my for. You know what, man? I'm out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit about to make me heated, dog. Shauna dating like these. You know what, man? Watch what's being said, man. These women are about to get so smoked out here. And we not gonna give two fucking shits about your monkey ass. If you ain't 1000% down with this truth for the Most High, Negro, we don't give a damn about you. Real talk. You understand that? And if you simpolites out there, keep simping. You going down with their ass too, man. You know what I'm saying? So all praise to Yahweh about Shema Mashiach Yahweh. I don't know why I got this shit on. All praise to Yahweh about Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah, man. You know what I mean? We gonna keep it firm in this truth, man. Man. Shalom, Tracy. How you doing? Sister from Vegas. Hope you link up with the family out there. You know, sad, man. Let me stop this little screen share right quick. Let me go like that. Yeah, man. It's crazy. You know, hatred. What else can you say? What else can you really say about hatred? You know what I'm saying? I seen this thing morph to where it's at in my years on this earth, man. The brother ain't too much older than me. Our people are destroyed. Our women are our enemies. That's why the book of Micah said we're going to drag her goddamn ass like the Maya in the damn street, man. You see what I'm saying? Like the Maya in the goddamn street. These wicked ass, evil ass, pretending light ass women in the truth and out the truth, your ass going to be destroyed, and the Most High is not going to protect you. He's not going to bring you before the prophets and the teachers, the ambassadors and the men of the Lord. Your ass going to be out here by your goddamn self, and you going to be fucking put to death, man. Horribly. Because you're wicked and you're heartless. And the shoe goddamn fit. All praises. I'm about to get off here, man. Milk Wednesday, Captain Jeremiah. I'll probably put it up tomorrow on my Army of Israel channel. So you gotta get this milk script, get the foundation. You gotta get solid, man, so you don't fall to these doctrines. You see what I'm saying? Brothers, sisters, whoever you are, man, you gotta get the foundation. You see what I'm saying? This is a very spiritual thing that's happening right now. Those that have a spiritual eye. The black women have exposed themselves to hate black men. And you can tell that dog shit, as it says in Sirach 25. So Sirach 26, I think it's 24, 25. But they'll call each other a dog. The white man called you a dog and William Lynch, making of a slave. He said, if she don't submit, break that bitch. Beat the last bitch out of her. Y'all love the white man. Y'all love him. You can't separate business. Yeah, man, sister, man. You should go on those posts and rip their heads off. But you know what? It's all good. Most High got something for every last one of them. Because he's still a prince of the Most High. Understand that. He did his thing. That's it. And I know a lot of people out here probably rejoice over my demise. Or whoever other brother that stand 10 toes down. But that's going to be a judgment on your ass. All praise and Shabbat Shalom to Yahweh, Shalom Ashak, Yahweh, Shah to the 12 tribes worldwide. So call Akim wa Akwafium and then Yaladium, the children. You know what I'm saying? We pray that the Most High bless us, increase us above the shortcoming, redeem us. But this system right here, this is a hard pill, man. We had everything. We just gave it up. Shalom. It's crazy. Hey, subscribe to the Army of Israel, E37.
We real men of valor, we stand firm and rise. For this truth, we put our lives on the line. We're prepared for war, fearing no confrontation. We hit them highways and byways to wake up the whole nation. We teach His word, we teach His will, we teach His truth. Don't matter how you feel. We teach His word, we teach His will. You gon' hear this verse. Now tell me how you feel.